god, I was drinking something.
Okay, but what's with the squeaking of your microphone stand?
Oh my god, I heard it that time.
Yeah, you
No.
heard it?
Yeah.
Time to beat you up. That's what he gets for it.
I'm well probably gonna actually do some drawing. I hope. Who knows though? I might get distracted by bleach again. Listen, think about it. If you draw, you can draw your bleach character, like your favorite bleach character. Hmm? Compromise.
Also, thank you so much for the YouTube sub, Matt Prophet.
Thank you for the YouTube sub.
Lifu hitting Zen. Yes, we have this now where I can actually hit him.
Yes.
Then hit the skibidi gritty before the fox spirit gets here.
Hit this. What? What's that?
Don't worry about it. Hold on. I think I need to adjust myself a little. Yeah.
Everything is my mic working? Okay.
Yeah, your mic is working.
You will never escape the donuts. What's up, Nang? What's up, Donut? How y'all doing?
Hi everyone. Hi Mordem. Hi Nang. Hi Billy. Hi X-Men. Hi Daniel. Hi Zenpod.
Hello. Hi, Moram.
Also, probably a lot of people don't know that, but I can come closer to the camera. Okay. Uh what did we do on these? Oh yeah, videos.
Ah, yes, videos.
I forgot. There we go. Oh, I'm hiding behind the TV. Hello. Mom, get the camera.
I'm on TV, Mom.
Okay. I'm trying to figure these out. Okay, I'm gonna walk here. Okay. Oh, here. No. The walking. Okay.
No thanks. I like my personal space.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Overrated. Okay, so well, there's a lot of stuff to talk about today.
Yeah.
So we decided I'm no longer gonna be streaming. So hold
You're
on
no
one.
longer gonna be streaming?
No, sorry, I was trying to set this up first. I'm no longer gonna be streaming during the day.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot I'm not allowed to swear in here.
Ah.
YouTube is being kind of a drama llama today, these days.
Yeah, with a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, especially with like the amount they were censoring.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad today. Like I had to constantly manually go check that like no comments are being held. It was pretty bad.
Jeez.
Mhm. Mhm. Hi Kimmy, how you doing?
Hey, Kimmy, how are you?
So yeah, like YouTube is giving me a little bit of issues. Yesterday YouTube scared me with the whole, "Hey, these people are stealing your content." I'm like, "Bro, what? What are you talking about?" And it's just them checking out the same trailers we were. It's like now I understand how people can maliciously like copyright strike. Hi Star, how you doing?
How you doing, Star?
I basically just said that Chad is my favorite character, but if I try to draw him, it will look awful. Wait. And YouTube always puts the YouTube chat into like top chat, not live chat.
Yup, yup.
It's frustrating.
Okay, Mordem, thanks for coming by. We'll see you later if you're back. If not, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Mortem, you take care of yourself.
Yes.
But yeah, so no more daytime streams. Um, those are gonna stop. Only evening streams with Zen. This sounds serious. Don't know what's happening. Oh, nothing's happening. It's just I don't think I should continue day streams. That's all.
I feel like if you were to do day streams, it should be like unannounced and however long you want it to happen.
We'll see. We'll see. I think I don't know. We'll see if maybe in the future I'll do day streams. But right now I'll just concentrate on like the streams we have in the evenings, the morning videos, and um the stuff I wanted to work on.
Okay. And X-Men, you gotta practice drawing. The only way to get better is to just keep drawing whatever you want.
That's fine. Honestly, I was thinking these streams was a lot, given how these usually go. It's also because there's a lot of stuff I want to work on for this channel, and if I do everything on stream, it's gonna slow everything down, and it basically will be constantly spoiling everything for you guys.
Oh yeah, that's true. They'll be like, oh, so this is what you're doing. Okay, we know.
Yeah. So, like for example, if I sit down tomorrow, after tomorrow, and on Sunday and work on Zen's new PNG, we already will have it next week.
Mm-hmm.
So it just the progress will be so much more accelerated. Hi Parasite, how are you doing?
What's up, Parasite? How are you?
Just in case if I didn't ask, how are you doing, Star? I've been drawing 5 years. I just exclusively draw women and furries. Human men are both the things I'm awful at. Yeah, I feel like for me it's the same way. Like drawing men, it's really hard. I did a male VTuber model before in the past, just as practice. It came out fine, but not at the level I would want it to be.
Is it because men's like anatomy just makes it look very blocky or something?
Well, there's this whole thing that not all artists, but for some artists, when you draw inspiration from your real life.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I'm not a 6 foot tall beef guy. I just I cannot put myself in that position.
Yeah, streaming for 8 or so hours a day can't be good. Yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah, I think it definitely was not good.
No, it was not.
Thank you so much for the YouTube sub, One Black Mamba.
Thank you for the YouTube sub. I had to like double take the name. I'm like, what? What?
But yeah, so during the day, I will be working on Zen's model. I need to finally finish rigging my own model. I want to do artwork for the two of us. I want to finally start working on the comic book, which, like, the writing alone, like, it will take me a couple of months, like, at least one chapter.
Yeah.
My style is a lot more curved and whatnot, which leads better to drawing women than men. I do femboys, fine though. I think I wouldn't even be able to draw femboys. I once tried, like, drawing like a more like less curvy woman, and it looked all weird. Yeah, you see that a lot of times when I draw, I give them a body type similar to mine. Yeah, and like I said, it's not like everyone has like the same issue with drawing, but it's definitely with me. Don't be like X-Man. I can only draw
Don't
Sergeant
be.
Bird from Spyro and Oolong
No.
from Dragon Ball.
No. Oh, that means you can draw. You can draw some crazy dragons or lizards.
True,
That's dope.
true. We're fine, Star. How are you?
Yeah, we're doing good.
But yeah, so I did already change in a couple of places. So now when you go onto our YouTube channel, you can see the new schedule on the banner itself. I will announce it on Discord as well and post a community post and post it on Twitter, yada yada, all that shit. So yeah, now it's gonna be a morning video, evening stream, and that's it.
Yeah. So Lifa can have a lot more time to work on the channel or just take a break.
Also, let's be honest, I'm not as funny when Zen is not here. I need like a I need my side man to like bounce jokes with.
I feel like you're pretty funny when you're like by yourself, but I think that's just because I'm being biased.
I think you're really quiet, or it might be just me. Hold on. I think it was just me.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're too loud.
How about now?
I think it's perfect now.
Okay.
It was my volume. It wasn't you.
Okay. So X-Men said, I'm a 6 foot tall, pretty husky man. That's about as far as you can get from what I usually draw. Little gremlin with massive bosoms. I see.
Maybe that's how you feel on the inside, you know?
Yeah, speak with your chest.
If you can draw a chihuahua, you can draw Lifu. Parasite, what the fuck?
Yo, wait. How does Parasite know this?
It's probably because I posted the clip on Twitter.
No.
Parasite, you were supposed to be the chosen one, the last who didn't call me a chihuahua.
You were supposed to be the chosen one.
That's messed up. But yeah, yeah, I saw it on Twitter.
Damn.
Also, I did sit down with Zen and we discussed that we wouldn't feel comfortable not providing anything like premium to the members.
Yeah.
So we decided that maybe we'll start like posting art that I'm working on, then the uncensored versions of our videos. So at least something.
Yeah, where we just curse every other sentence. Yeah. Well, I mean me, because I
And
curse way too much.
no, but like even there, like if I draw what I want to draw and we curse too much in those videos, we also risk losing our monetization or losing our channel and stuff like that. So I genuinely wanted to know how people think, like, would it be weird if we start a Patreon? Like
I
everyone will see the stuff we do regardless. Like I'm not saying it to like pay gate anything. Everything will be public as well. The main difference is on Patreon you'll have like the more uncensored versions because if it's anywhere else, we're gonna get screwed.
yeah. Shit started. I'm in. I'm in.
So you're saying that we need to bully Lifu more? What the hell? What the hell? Just say it's education and YouTube will leave you alone. I wish it would work that way. We just enabled monetization and YouTube was already on my case.
YouTube was like breathing heavily.
Yeah. I don't think I haven't called LifuLifu a chihuahua. Oh, we have last one.
We got the last. Well, Parasite didn't call you a chihuahua. He Parasite compared you to one.
What kind
That's
of
still the
mental
same thing.
gymnastics is that?
That's the same thing. I'm sorry, man. Like that's the same thing.
But yeah, so just to explain it once more, like I feel so uncomfortable about this, but yeah, everything we're gonna post there is gonna be publicly available as well, just more censored versions of it.
Just so we don't get slapped.
Yeah. I just feel so uncomfortable talking about it.
No, it's a very uncomfortable topic because it's like money's involved.
Yeah.
I hate talking about money. It's like the most. Have you guys noticed that whenever we talk about like expenses or like subscriptions or all that stuff, we get super uncomfortable with it? Like, it's not just us two, right? Hey, Arnold.
Hi Arnold. Even like out of content creators, I don't think we're the only ones who get uncomfortable about it. It's a weird topic.
Yeah, no, this is a uncomfortable, important conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, I also just want to explain like why I'm not able to post those things publicly. Literally feels like they're breathing down on our necks like 2 weeks in, and they're literally like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of the topics on our channel or what.
It's the topics. It's the
Or
topic.
probably the topics and because VTubers.
That too.
Hi Zero. Thank you so much for the YouTube sub.
Thank you for the YouTube sub.
Hope your day
Woo.
is going well. And yeah, no, talking money is weird. It took like a year of bullying from my friends before I did my first commission. Yeah, I still haven't charged a single person whom I helped. Not a single person. It just makes me uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable. I don't think anyone likes talking about funds publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Combination of VTubers, topics, and most importantly, your new not oh,
You're
you're
not in
new
the
and you're
top.
not in the top 1%. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. No, I completely agree with you, Parasite.
I agree. It's like a very they're like looking at you with the magnifying glass with the sun behind them.
Yeah. And I think it might have maybe something to do with like we went from like 50 views per video to like our lowest videos will get like 1K views.
Hmm.
Maybe maybe they're also thinking we're botting or something.
Maybe, but at the same time, the topics were very explosive
Yeah.
that we talk about, so they're looking at us see if we can do some crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not like that. Like we've said it multiple times. We go for the important stuff or something that interests us.
Yeah. Afraid of being judged about the expense that one have is normal to feel that or dread it. Yeah. I 100% get that. It's why I'm not taking any comms now. Doing doodle request is way more fun. It is.
Yeah, doodle request is definitely
It
more fun.
is.
Whoa, hey, buddy,
What the fuck?
buddy, no. I gotta
We
like it.
literally just said that we're uncomfortable. Thank you, buddy. Why is there no notification though?
I don't know.
Holy
Thank you
shit.
for the super chat. Ooh, how do I like that? Can we like that?
I don't know.
No, I already liked it.
It's just letting me heart it. There's no notification.
We gotta fix those notifications.
Yeah.
Yep, 9% of the monetized channel are where YouTube can lose the most money. so they're more strict. Oh, okay. Just talked about this, but but he's like, ah, bet. Let's make you more uncomfortable.
Well, since we don't have a notification, there. God damn it! That's the
Damn
Twitch
a
one.
super chat.
Thank you for the bits, Parasite. Hold on, since the YouTube notification did not go off, we have to improvise. Okay, pretend we are a notification. I'm a bird, motherfucker. I'm a bird.
I'm a bird, motherfucker. I'm a bird. That's it. That's all.
It's the notification now. Since it didn't go off. Thank you, buddies.
We appreciate that a lot.
But yeah, so that was the channel update basically. No day streams, evening streams, morning videos. In the meanwhile, I wanna work on some cool ass stuff for you guys to look at.
Yeah. In her past life, she did a lot of creative directions for certain things.
Well, I'm a bird.
trying to make it.
I'm a bird.
I'm trying to make it as vague as possible so we don't we don't get NDA'd or something.
Yeah, I don't want to disclose the companies and the places I worked for or took
Yeah.
part in.
It goes high and low. That's all we can say.
Yeah. It's not like I have NDA with the orgs or anything. Oh, now it shows the notification. Wow. The notification is teeny tiny. And this is another thing. I'll be able to work on some notifications.
Yeah.
And the Zen song will drop faster.
Whoa. What am I singing?
I'm a bird, motherfucker. I'm a bird.
I can't rap. I can sing like a tone deaf sailor, but I'll do it.
Let's do it. You sung for me. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I'm just a bad singer in my opinion.
No, you're not. He's a good singer, right, everyone?
Yo, don't gas her up. Guys, stop.
Glaze Zen.
No, that's bully Zen.
It's a Glaze Zen time.
I don't appreciate being peer pressured by the chat and you. This is not fair.
Oh, I cannot sing for shit. It's gonna sound like a dying cat.
That's cap.
Oh, you'll hear some.
No. You used to sing and played instruments.
I was far and wide, long time ago.
Binks. Sake.
Mr. Sailor.
Oh gosh. What have I missed? Hey Axe.
Do it.
Do it.
Hi, Axe. Also,
You're
sorry for
good,
being
Axe.
late. No, nothing happened. We literally just said that we feel uncomfortable talking about setting up a Patreon, and buddies right away slapped us with a dono.
He was like, super chat, here you go, throw it in your face.
Oh,
Make us uncomfortable.
you guys feel uncomfortable? Well, let me introduce myself.
Oh my gosh.
I heard Lifu got bullied yesterday. We don't talk about it.
Oh no.
But yeah, just to catch up, Axe, no more daytime streams. We're gonna in the future start a Patreon where we can post uncensored videos. And I mean the topics we were talking about, but the uncensored version where we can actually curse.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm gonna post the uncensored artwork that I'll be working on. It's not gonna be like lewd stuff. It's just some things YouTube will still like,
Slap us.
yeah. So everything is gonna be public. Everything we're gonna post on Patreon is gonna be public as well. It's just the public stuff is gonna be more censored. The Patreon stuff is gonna be a little more spicy.
Yeah. Arnold said, "Leave for you two are wholesome, chill people, very down to earth." We appreciate that comment.
We're not people.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you're right. We're mythical creatures. Oh, you don't like talking about money? Here's some money. Ah.
And yeah, since no daytime streams, I'm gonna go full ham um on Zen's model because I want him to start using his new model. Like it's not gonna be a moving one, just a different PNG for now.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, we need to finally transition him into the zombie rather than the bunny boy.
Yeah. And X, you this speaks for everyone as well. You guys should not feel like you guys need to do anything crazy for us. We're very happy when you guys come and like comment and like interact with us. We're here for the laughs.
Exactly. But yeah, this decision was a little hard for me to do because I really really love streaming and talking to people. Like I could do this for like like whole day. I could literally do this for the entire day
I do
without getting tired.
I do not have the stamina for it, but I'll be able to at least like half the time.
No, it's I feed off of chat's energy.
True, because you're the spirit.
You both fire wisp close and oh wait, I read that. There's no feeling in my choice. You two wisp deserve lots of money. We we're contempt.
We are at least gonna get a bunny outfit before the bunny goes away.
Honestly, I definitely can do like different variations for him, but without spoiling anything, there are some future ideas that I have for the actual models. It will just take some time, and now that I'm not gonna be doing the day streams, I actually can work on those things.
Yeah, the one I'm always tired and have to leave halfway through the streams. We're sucking your energy in.
But yeah, without spoilers, um I will say that yes, Zen will have a toggle for Pikachu ears and bunny ears. I'm gonna have a Chihuahua toggle. To which extent, you guys will have to see.
Their chat is just developing memes, like meme costumes for
Yeah,
us at this point. They're just throwing at us. We're like, yo, I mean,
I love it.
yeah. Because outside of this chat, no one would understand what these are. Like, what the hell are they doing? Only our chat regulars would know. It's the inside joke type stuff, you know?
I will say though, I am planning to like some of the things, the memes that develop through the chat, I am planning to work into the comic book.
Oh yeah.
So I have like a basic skeleton of some world development, and all I can say is the corgi is in, the 2.1 feet tall chat is in. I figured out a way how to work you guys in.
Let's go.
Zen in the story having bunny ears is worked in. There will be like plot points there. There's a
Oh
comic
man.
book, yes. Now that I have time, I'm gonna be able to work on it. Can Zen get a gator bunny hybrid talk? Wait, why a gator?
Guess we probably talked about Florida man.
Ah,
Yeah.
where and how much money can I give it for? I don't think I would be charging for it. Like, I think the best idea to protect it from art theft would be Patreon, but that's gonna be with the base monthly subscription.
Yeah. I feel like if we can do something with like Discord, we can set something up. You guys can like, I don't know if there's any way for us to do this, but like have it so only certain roles are able to see the comic, so there's like a less chance of
No,
art theft.
we can, and that is our next step as well. We need to set up authentications for the Discord, so everyone who already joined is not gonna get kicked out or be asked to do the authentication, but all the future ones will have to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
As well as yeah, so obviously all the roles on Patreon, on YouTube, there will be like, and Twitch, they'll be directly transitioning to the roles on Discord as well. Yeah, it just, I got burned pretty heavily with some art theft stuff, and considering working on the comic, it's like a long time dream. For people
Mm-hmm.
who didn't know, I did write a manga in high school for which I sold the rights for. And ever since I wanted to do one more and I never found the time.
So the rights for it?
Yeah. It helped me with going to university. It wasn't a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, I'm going to give you to a lot of cash when I can. Your time is worth the money. Again, please don't spend money if like it literally decides like what you yourself can spend on.
Yeah. Like if it's like pocket, like even if it's pocket change, we'll still feel uncomfortable taking it.
Please
Like
first make sure you have everything you need before giving it to any content creator.
agreed. This doesn't just go for us. It's like it goes for like anyone else.
Yeah.
Because it's very horrible how some people go into debt trying to support their favorite content
Oh
creator.
yeah. Like, have you guys seen those videos of like people like literally going into depth, like supporting like OnlyFans models and stuff? That shit was horrific.
That shit's fucked.
Lifu, whose kneecap do I need to take? Who stole? It's a long story, and let's put it this way: the original artist who basically took my concept art, ran with it, and basically also some VTubers were bad actors in it as well. And I'm slowly seeing models popping up that kind of look like mine, which is
Hmm.
a little discouraging.
Yeah.
But again, unless it's like one by one copy, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, remember that rigger I love? The Italian fox, Dia? I showed you her videos of
Yeah.
her rigging.
I think yeah.
There's this VTuber who literally watches her stream and like screenshots what she's drawing and traces it.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah, like I don't know what's happening in the VTuber community, but art theft is getting worse and worse.
That's wild.
I can spend all my cash if I want. I'll live. Although you two are correct, we are always correct.
We're always correct, guys. Come on. You know this. We got big egos. Come on, guys. No
Uh,
kidding. No, no, we don't.
that depth situation started with a gotcha game, if I recall right. There's like multiple instances. There are instances of with Twitch streamers. There are instances with OnlyFans content creators. There are instances with gotcha games. Like it's bad. There was a guy who literally was even he literally remortgaged the house of his parents to give money to an OnlyFans model.
Bro, what?
Sounds like some people deserve to lose their walking privileges. Ugh.
Ooh.
I get that. My dumb behind been sitting on a story for like 3 years.
But he said, oh yeah, yeah, he said the gotcha.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy,
Yeah,
guys.
X-Man, you got this. You got this. Hi, Victor. How you doing? Why still art when you can see with extra teeth? Honestly, true.
Teeth should be the next currency
I
when
mean,
the apocalypse starts.
it is for the Tooth Fairy.
Honestly, yeah.
If
Hey,
there,
Victor.
if there are people, usually start getting marked. Oh yeah, you guys remember the VTuber who stole the model from Shy Lily? She came back to streaming. I checked out her stream today. Even the overlays are the same.
Bro, what?
Yeah, it was weird. Like, and again, I'm not gonna make a video out of it. We talked in the video about it once, like a long time ago. But yeah, no, like you could see like the fingers like grabbing over the overlay thing, that it was like it was saved and made into a transparent PNG.
Bro, that's
You can
crazy.
see the lines there.
What the hell? Has anyone played Once Human? Yeah, we played it.
She even talks very similar. She talks exactly the same, not just similar. Like, I literally went onto her streams today, checked her out just to see, to give like the benefit of the doubt, you know. It's not, I'm look, I might be a jackass saying this, but I don't think that's how she actually talks. I don't believe it.
I don't know. all I know is from that video, and she still basically tried to do a copy paste on everything.
Yeah.
What's up, Gig? How are you doing?
Hi Wicked, hi Gig.
Hey, Wicked. How y'all doing?
Has anyone played Once Human? We streamed it a few times.
Yeah, we streamed it.
No, twice.
Yeah.
You value your teeth, because I can guarantee you can find someone who does more. Oof.
Do you value your teeth? Because I can guarantee you, I could find someone who does more.
The only acceptable end of the world currency is bottle caps, sir. Or if we to believe Roger, it would be spoons.
Spoons, yeah. Spoons, nice.
Talking about Sierra Dark, Vera Dark? No, I don't think I know who Vera Dark is, but we're talking about Small Lola.
Yeah, we did a video on the potential stolen art, allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, let's just say allegedly. But please do not go and say mean things.
Yeah.
I feel
We
like sometimes people just need to, learn and find their own style. Was that guide VTuber? I think her name is Mariyume. She herself, before anyone accuses her, she herself came out publicly and said, yes, I was a big fan of Nyaners, I stole her style, but now I grew and I am developing my own style.
yeah,
Yeah.
it starts with a template.
A viewer talks like a robot, so like Zentreya, like Rusty Spoons.
Get the torches, get the pitchforks. No.
Billy, all you did was confirm what you are.
The tar and feathers. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, I know you guys are joking around, but we are, you guys know our stance on like people being attacked
Yeah.
and all that stuff. That's not how we are. And I can safely say that that's not how our community is either.
Look,
We're pretty chill and laid back.
all I can say about that, some people just need like longer to find out their own style.
But she, but did she get it like made? like the art made and the rigging, or she did that herself?
No, she got it made.
Okay.
Her artist came out about it as well.
Oh. Oh no, Ben's not here.
Ben's not here.
Oh no.
Damn, it's been an hour and we haven't even gotten to the video. That's a new record. Because we're actually not playing games today. I'm feeling a little feverish today. Den is a little tired as well. So we'll be yapping the whole stream anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna be yapping.
So we're just trying out this for size, like maybe once or twice a week, literally just chit chatting.
Yeah.
I have no proof. Wait, what? Really, I don't need proof. I know what you are by by your
Your
nature.
nature? Oh damn.
Been only 40 minutes. Oh yeah, it's been only 44 minutes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, maybe you can
You two are
do
sick.
something.
It's because of the Jersey weather. It was like today all of a sudden the weather, like the temperature dropped and it was raining.
Yeah, it went from like hot to cool to humid and then back to hot.
Yeah.
It's a very weird day today.
Yeah. Oh wait. Next time I'm gonna switch on like the background music. I have my background music.
Oh yeah.
I would go too much. I lost my spot.
See, this is why Jersey shouldn't exist. Whoa, 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 hold up.
What? I love Jersey. Jersey is nice.
Jersey's nice. It has some weird, funky weather patterns, but it's okay.
Uh-huh, sickos. What the fuck? Oh, did you guys catch my new intro? I tried to get some more animation going in it. If you want, I can switch it back on for like a minute
Like 20 seconds.
or 20 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to get like some more movement into the intro.
We all like heavy metal. Heavy rock?
Rocks are heavy, yeah.
Yes. Rocks are heavy.
Jersey shouldn't exist. It's my favorite. It's making my favorite people sick. That's being you too. No, but like the air in Jersey is really nice. Like from me being in other states, I actually do prefer Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey's definitely one of those states that is pretty nice. All right, they said yes. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it. And then there's like a sick screamo track in the back. Yeah.
I would love to be back to New York. Right now it's hot in Florida. Florida, man. I appreciate you so much. Oh, thank you, Star. Personally, I prefer toxic Hong Kong smog.
Oh no.
Oh god. Hi, Nader. How are you doing?
Hey Nader. Yup. See, they like it. We appreciate that. Everyone
Aw.
likes a good intro.
Yeah, now that I will have more free time during the day, I'll be able to work on these things and like try to learn it. Because like I want to get Zen's new PNG out next week. Then I want to work on his actual model, then rig the model, then have him also in the intros and outros. I have like so many badass things planned for the two of us, and like I was really scrambling my brain how to figure out time. And I really want people to see the comic
Yeah. That'd be really nice.
and the lore video. Oh my
Mhm.
god, our lore is so awesome, and it's not even public. The one in the description is not even the accurate one.
Wait, do we have to voice act?
No, remember there's this narrator that I picked out. Like an actual professional narrator.
Okay.
So what you're saying is that LifuLifu and Zen quality upgrades? Yes.
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 Upgrade.
I'm rooting for you guys. I want to read and play pay for both. But yeah, I'm just so excited.
Let's go.
We both get a voice act. We might have to just like the like the small snippets here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just our voice lines.
Yeah.
Like basically the way I was planning it out, the story is gonna be told by a narrator. But they are specific, and Zen already read the script. There are like a couple of sentences that we have to be the ones who record it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's gonna be...
Dang it, Axe.
What?
No, that Axe is like, there's no way this is going down without me paying you to. No.
Hold on. I'm trying. Oh, wait. He was trying to help out.
Yeah, he was.
Sorry, one of our friends messaged. He was trying to help us with figuring out some stuff for the channel.
Yeah.
Both
of you will provide the Minecraft grunts? Yes, sir. And the
hold on. I need to hide this so I don't spoil the script. I don't want the script being public yet. Like, our lore is top secret right now.
There's a lot of pages.
There is a lot of pages.
God.
Wait, this was the layout, right? Here. Here. The stuff we'll have to... It's so cringe, but it's like intentionally cringe.
Because we're literally that's all you guys get.
Oh, my favorite line from the lore is literally "Keep dreaming, pretty boy." That's my favorite voice line, favorite line there.
This is classified as a yap stream. Yes, this is like we'll be yapping and watching videos.
Yeah.
LifuLifu needs that content.
Wait.
Gotcha back.
Oh my god,
I'm reading the lines right now.
I will die reading this. I will burst out in flames reading this.
We're probably gonna have to polish some things up. Yeah?
Like what?
I'm just looking.
Like this?
Yeah.
No.
I think that repeats a couple times.
This? No.
Okay.
This one should stay because of how cringe it is.
Honestly, true. We're being lore blocked right now.
A little bit.
Yes. In a world covered with doom.
Well, so we can.
No, LiFu is fire. She's a spirit. She's a will-o-wisp, basically. and I'll be a half undead.
Yeah. So basically, to make you guys understand a little bit more, so I am from the underworld, right? I'm from the underworld, a green fire. Zen is from the surface world, aka the people world, but he's undead,
Secretly living with the masses.
hiding out in Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Careful with the React videos. Apparently, YouTube has been handing out strikes pretty heavily. Huh.
Interesting. From what I understood, like from the React videos. So yeah, let me see if I can find this. Um, just scrolling through my notifications. It's like what YouTube scared me with. Hold on. Maybe I can find it this way. Okay, yeah, found it. All right. So yesterday, me and Zen got a notification that hey, somebody's copying your content and stuff like that. And this is like a whole list. It's like 3 pages of where YouTube thinks that our content was stolen.
They were just reacting to some videos.
That has nothing to do with our content.
Yeah, we're reacting to like big, like Valorant when they dropped a new map. What else? What else did they?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't matter.
you see, they have nothing to do with our content. We have nothing to do with their content, but they can still go in and request a strike on us, even though our content isn't even there.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's how all these content removals are happening because anyone can do it. Anyone can do it.
yeah. It's very like you guys are looking behind the wall right now. It's very weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Hi, Ducks.
Oh shit, JDM's here. Hey man, been a while. How you doing?
So yeah, like it's literally it takes one bad actor and you lose your channel. And the worst part about it, when they do that and you want to dispute the strike, they get all of your legal information.
Yeah, they get everything.
They get your address, they get your full name,
Yeah.
which basically leaves you open to harassment in real life.
Mm-hmm. It's very sketchy, like extremely sketchy.
Yeah. So that's what I'm that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't mean it's necessarily YouTube doing that, but it's definitely happening because anyone has access to it.
Yeah.
Sketchy is an understatement, yeah.
Let's go.
Well, this is why I'm trying to reach out to the people to whose content we're reacting. Like I'm slowly trying like messaging them, asking if they're okay with it.
Yeah, that's why LifuLifu's been very like careful.
Like I make sure to tell them if they're like completely uncomfortable with it. We will not do that anymore.
And Mortem was saying that you had to be there yesterday because they were bullying us. And Mortem had to do something. So he might be back later or he'll see us tomorrow.
Some IRL stuff.
Yeah, IRL stuff, probably. I blame the squirrels. Wait, I hear me out.
Oh
Let me cook. Well, no,
no.
let me cook. Let me cook. Hold on. Let me cook. Squirrels are robots placed by the government to spy on us. Allegedly. Allegedly. Now hear me out. Let me cook.
Isn't that Uh,
Birds, yes.
no, I mean, isn't that like American Dad episode? Was it American Dad or Family Guy? One of them.
It was Rick and Morty.
Right, it was Rick and Morty. Right, I forgot. But this is also the reason why we don't react to the same like content creators video like multiple days in advance, because it honestly, they deserve the views. We're reacting, they're the ones actually putting it all together.
Yeah.
But we are trying to figure out like making our own videos, and now that I will have time, I will be able to put stuff together.
You two are the top two though. We appreciate that, Axe, but I believe that everyone is pretty good.
No, I would say the top ones are the people who are actually putting the videos together.
Yeah.
They're the top ones.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now let's get into the videos. It's stealing content. What you
With
trying to
what
say?
I'm trying to say. Um,
No, so it's blatant content theft if you're just sitting and watching and pulling a Hassan, just
yeah.
share stream.
Yep.
But I like I said, I try to hit them up. I try to make sure I include the link, their channel. Like I'm trying to make sure they understand like we're not trying to steal their content.
Mm-hmm.
Hassan used to be normal. I wouldn't know about that, man.
I wouldn't know. Hey, Hideki. Dang it.
Hi Hideki.
I am so bad at this. I sorry. See
uh
that YouTuber who built a crazy course for squirrels in his backyard? It was hilarious.
no, I didn't see
No.
that. Clownfish TV, let's go. I was just wanting to suggest Clownfish TV to you. No, he's on a regular roster of content creators.
Yes.
So we have Clownfish. Then we have Hypnotic again, but that's just to catch up. We're not making a video out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Yellow Flash, and then we have Smash JT again. But the one I really wanted to talk about is like, well, not talk about, but find out more is IGN game publishers like implodes. Apparently, there's like layoffs happening in Humble.
That's crazy.
But yeah, there's like a lot of stuff happening. Like, couple of the topics I didn't even include. One of them is even about Ninja. Like, he's getting flack for not wanting to hang out with chicks. Like, what kind of reality are we living in? It's so weird.
He's happily married. He's chilling. He's playing games, interacting with his community. He doesn't want to collab with anyone. He just want to play games with the boys and just chill.
Exactly. Also, we did have an incident with a squirrel today. Was
But yeah,
It was the first time when I said, "Can I take him?"
yeah, that was the first time she said, "Can't take him." You guys heard it here first. He can take anyone on, anything on, but a squirrel, she can't take him.
Willikers, hi! It's been so long. How are you doing?
Hello, Willikers.
It's been so long. Holy shit, how you been? A nutty situation. True. It has. I'm good. How are you? And good just working my life away. Man, we haven't talked in years. Like literally we haven't talked in years. So, Wilker, since you have been MIA for what, 4 years? The blue bunny boy is my husband.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
I'm in the US. I'm chilling, having fun with his friends in a hobby. Feminists be like, not allowed, cancel him. We're at the 10-year mark for a lot of YouTubers. A bunch of drama is gonna kick up, of course. Uh, Good and bad. Yeah, look, they're still trying to cancel PewDiePie, who's literally all he's doing is basically raising a kid with his wife, and people are calling his newborn kid the nah term. Nazi. Like, the baby isn't even 1 year old. You already are going after a baby? Like, what the hell? Ooh, loving it here? Well, I'm loving my company that's next to me, not necessarily US.
He's only putting with it because of me.
It hasn't been that long. It has been that long.
Nah, that's a crazy nickname. Unhinged leftist.
What? Yeah, no, that's literally they're attacking baby Bjorn. It's so crazy. Like, the baby's literally not even 1 year old. Like, I showed Zen the tweet.
Yeah, that was wild. Billy's like, I turned into Morty for a second. Oh, geez, Rick.
At least he gets to live in Japan. Well, from what we can see, like me and Zen watch their vlogs from time to time. They're living their best life. Like, they're happy.
Yeah, they're chilling.
Yeah, like watching their vlogs is it's a cozy feeling.
Yeah, it's like just regular people.
Yeah,
Your stream is cheering you up. We're glad that you're being cheered up, Star.
exactly.
Yeah, we're all good vibes here.
Take him down while they're young. I don't know what those people are thinking.
People are nuts, and something's brewing in the U.S. for sure,
Yeah,
and it's not even like close to the end of the year, and I'm kind of scared.
yeah. So me and Zen, we will not touch anything that will have to do anything with politics.
Yeah, we are not touching that.
PewDiePie was a huge part of a lot of our childhoods. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
how dare
nuts.
you live happily with your family? Yeah, it's like
Yeah, that's
people
how.
just don't like seeing other people like happy, you know?
Mm-hmm. So in that case, let's check out the ninja thing.
Yeah, let's check out the ninja thing because I feel like we might get heated.
So it's literally so the ninja thing is literally the same shit that happened a couple of years ago when he said I don't want to stream with females.
Mm-hmm.
They decided to bring that up again like years later. Literally that same clip. It's so pathetic. So yeah, heads up to everyone, we will not be reading the comments in the middle of the video while reacting to it. And whoever is in the chat, you're gonna be in part of the video. I said the video too
Woo!
much.
Video.
We got it out of the system. So yeah, because I am actually considering maybe this should be tomorrow's video.
Wilkers.
Girls, I don't play with them either. They are pretty gross. Guys, I swear to God, the stuff I could tell you, like girls' rooms compared to guys' rooms, girls' bathrooms compared to boys' bathrooms, if you only knew. If you only knew. Guys are a lot cleaner.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. When I used to work at a Vietnamese restaurant, the guy's bathroom was always cleaner than the girl's bathroom.
Yep, yep. Girls' bathrooms are like you like I'm afraid of going there without hazmat suits.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty. I felt very disgusted looking at like, bro, what the hell is going on? What the hell?
And hi, yet enjoyer.
Gat enjoyer, what's up?
Okay, video time.
Video time. Whoop, 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 whoop.
So the streamer Ninja, who has a very big platform,
Mm-hmm.
23.8 million subscribers, is in some hot water. Now, the reason
Again,
that he's in hot
for the
water
same thing.
is because of his take on the Chris Tyson situation, which I plan on breaking down Saturday on my weekly live stream.
Oh, you said something.
More stuff keeps coming
Yeah.
out every day. So
Okay,
I'm
let's
just
go.
going to live stream about that on Saturday. I think that's the best way to cover this situation. But he gave his take on it. And like Mr. Beast, I think it's pretty fair to say that he has a audience that's primarily probably made up of kids. I'm not saying they all are. But, I mean, he plays a lot of Fortnite, stuff like that.
Well, to be fair, the kids that started off playing Fortnite, they also grew up.
Yeah.
Some moved on from Fortnite. Some there's a lot of like young adults that play Fortnite now because they grew up with Fortnite.
Yeah, it's like their Halo, Call of Duty. It's like that.
I would believe more if he would say he's a Roblox content creator than I would be, yeah, kids.
Yeah, Roblox full of kids.
The audience for that is kids. And because of that, he's got to keep a certain image up. And he doesn't want to get in trouble. So to avoid getting in trouble, he came out and said, well, I'm assuming this is from one of his streams and somebody asked him about it. And he gave this answer on why he is never alone in a room with another woman. And he's getting shit for this. And I got to say, I don't think.
Also, people need to put it into consideration. His immediate circle would be content creators or people in contact with content creators. With the way everything was going, like with false allegations and whatnot,
Yeah.
like it's a landmine you want to avoid.
Yeah.
So I
And
don't really blame him.
I don't either. With a lot of people doing fake stuff to get people get like banned or like canceled, all that stuff. What he did is a smart choice.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's commendable.
Yeah, like look at what Sniper Wolf did with that. What was he? Was he a CS:GO player? I don't remember. I remember he was in FaZe. She made false allegations that he was trying to cheat on his girlfriend with her. Those were false allegations, and he literally provided the receipts for it. Look at what happened to Wednesday. Your princess completely like made up the whole rumor.
Jeez.
Like it's and like the your princess thing was a leak drama. Like it's completely understandable. I feel like by this point, like men are just honestly afraid of women and being alone with women. At least when you get to that 1% in content creation.
Yeah, because it's like a very dangerous avenue to navigate around.
Yeah. Like look at PewDiePie, he's avoiding them too.
He is literally in a different continent.
No, they have mutual friends who are women, but he doesn't hang out with them alone for a reason. At first, I don't think he has any interest.
Yeah.
He seems more like a guy who prefers either his own company or his wife's company, and that's it.
He's very introverted for sure.
Or Markiplier.
Yeah.
Or
He
Jacksepticeye.
everyone's in their own world. Like
He basically hangs out like besides Markiplier, Jacksepticeye and Cinnamon Toast Ken. Like literally, I don't know if Jack has a kid, but Cinnamon Toast Ken has like what 5, 7 kids by now.
Yeah, like
And he
they
hangs out the
chilling.
most with them.
Yeah, they're just chilling.
Like, why are people making it such a big deal?
think he said anything wrong here. In fact, in the height of the Me Too stuff, this is actually probably the best way to go about things. But let me play this clip that everyone's complaining about.
Like, I don't tell you, I don't do that. I go out of my way to make sure that I am never even alone in another room with a woman ever in any moment. Like even like my PR like it doesn't matter who it is. I don't care if they work for me, whatever, bro. There is someone else in that room at all times. If we're alone, I leave instantly. That's on like fidelity, right? As for anything else, dude, it just I don't DM anyone, bro. I DM my boys, like I DM like guys in the community. No, there's no private messages going on with any girls. If there are, it's like someone like Chica, or like just like people in the space, and then I let my wife know. And then as for like people that I know, bro, if I don't know you, I'm not DMing you. I don't want to get to know you, dude. I don't want to find.
Literally, that is the most healthiest attitude. Me and Zen
Yeah,
been
that's
doing that even before we started doing YouTube.
yeah. That's to me that seems pretty healthy. He seems
Yeah.
like he's happy. He's chilling. He don't want no problem.
Like me and Zen, we like literally we're even too lazy to have our own accounts, except for
Yeah.
like Steam.
Yeah. Well, Steam is just because
Yeah,
it's old as shit. Our Steam is old as shit, guys.
but like I don't know, why are people making it a big deal? Like it's not like he literally just said, it's not like he's like hiding from them. If they're in the same space, he does talk to them, but he doesn't hide it. Why
Yeah.
is that a big deal?
It's not a big deal. He's being transparent. He's sharing his opinion.
Like let
And
the man live. Like who is he harming?
literally, let him cook.
Like who is he harming? Are you salty that he's not gonna boost your ass with numbers or something?
I think that's the case. I think people are just jealous or trying to get like clout, you know?
It's so freaking weird. So you guys are admitting you are ancient? We are ancient.
Yeah, we're pretty ancient.
We're like 800 years old, my guy.
You're only 800 years old? Damn.
Okay. Friend groups are small because most people cannot be trusted. Well, we had like experiences extremely recent. I don't trust anyone besides them right now.
Yeah, I don't really trust a lot of people either.
But
Only like LifuLifu.
for us, we just recently went through something that made us make that decision.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys have been around the earth a minute. Probably saw the dinosaurs. My guy, dinosaurs are way older.
Yeah, dinosaurs are super old.
It's those public schools, I'm telling you. I'm kidding, X.
Find out you're only 17. Like, like I don't tell you, I don't do that. I go out of my way to make sure
there's
that
the
I
clip.
am never.
And I really don't see what the big deal is. If he doesn't want to talk to somebody, that's his business. Why does he have to talk to women?
Yeah.
And the only people I see getting upset about this are, of course, women. Big influencers and journalists who get mad because, I mean, let's face it, this pretty much cuts them off from being able.
I swear to God, if one of the people who's saying shit is Alyssa, I'm getting up and leaving.
Yeah.
Interact with him and get some of his clout, which is what they want in general. The biggest ones getting upset are exactly the kinds of people that he's right about that you wouldn't want to be in a DM with.
Sounds about right.
Like Kotaku
Yup.
writer, editor Alyssa Mercant.
I'm done. I'm out. Was
It's
a
time
good
to head
stream.
out.
I'm out. I swear to God, I knew it was gonna be her. Okay. I'm good.
Oh my god, your model's like, ugh.
I'm good. Can we go one day without her doing some stupid shit? One day.
She's always been brought up. Every controversy, she's always brought up.
I'm
Like,
fine.
what is this?
I'm fine.
It's
Okay.
Empty. And GameSpot editor Jessica Cogswell. I definitely would not want to have any private I would not even want to be in a room alone with them.
Look, if any of them ever is in the room with you, just leave. Just leave the country.
yeah.
Uninstall
Yep.
all of the internet you have. Just live in a cave. Just get far and wide away from them.
Yeah, these are not good people.
Because you just sit down and watch TV and then come out and say something happened because they're insane. Especially Alyssa Mercanti, who is an extreme liar, hardcore SJW feminist. She lives and breathes cancel culture.
Of course she does.
Now, the other one I don't know too much about, but she's a GameSpot editor. So I'm going to just assume she's the worst kind of person because those people are pretty much the best examples of why journalism is in the state it is and why nobody trusts journalists.
Mm-hmm.
But this is from Grums. It says, at Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercanti and at GameSpot editor Jessica Cogswell go after Ninja for saying he will not be alone in a room with another woman. Look, ladies, the two of you are the height of Me Too and believe hysteria. Nobody should ever be in a room alone with either of you. And I have to agree with Grums.
Yep.
I love Grum's tweets. I swear to God, like his tweets single-handedly got me back on Twitter.
He's clapping. He's just shooting strays and just like be like, no, you're getting shot. You're getting shot.
Grums here. So this is what she had to say.
Of course.
He
Bro,
said this forever
why?
ago, and I'll just repeat what I said then. This line of thinking is so deeply misogynistic. You do you, I guess.
How?
But you
So I'm gonna read all the word diarrhea she typed out here. He said this forever ago, so I'll just repeat what I said then. This line of thinking is so deeply misogynistic. You do you, I guess. You're admitting you see a woman's presence as inherently sexual. You're directly contributing to the gaming industry remaining a boys' club. Ah. God, if I made as much money as this dude, if I had as much fame and influence and said, I don't work with men and won't be in the same room as one alone, the backlash would be outstanding. I'm dying.
I'm dying.
I already blogged one person who RT'd and essentially said maybe he just doesn't want women to make stuff up and take control of the narrative like you're already doing. Thus proving his point. Because I have literally zero desire to deal with annoying people who hate women. Peace out. Ah.
I'm dying slowly, guys.
This was the dramatical reading by Lifu. Oh my god, that hurt me. Hi, Benjamin.
Hey, Benjamin.
Some people wouldn't know what misogyny or misogyny if they got beat over the head with it, literally. Jesus.
Oh gosh.
I was trying to put a point across how she sounds.
Yeah, very annoying and full of themselves.
I mean, who here? Like, you have to be. The fact, the fact that she thinks that women do not play games and it is exclusively is a guys club says more about her.
Yep. She sounds like one of those pick me people because they want to be in the guy club or quote unquote guy club,
Like she
but got rejected, and now she's like, I'm gonna make every guy miserable.
Jesus Christ. And the fact that she's talking about that he is quote unquote probably over sexualizing them while having literally tits out picture.
Bro, get out of here.
Like what?
You are admitting that you see a woman's presence as inherently sexual. You are directly contributing to the gaming industry remaining a boys' club.
He's doing the
God,
voice
Flash,
too.
I'm sorry, Flash, but my reading was better. Flash, if you ever need dramatical readings, I'll do it for free. Hit me up.
As much money as this dude, if I had as much fame and influence and said I don't work with men and won't be in the same room as one, the backlash would be astounding.
He's doing the
Already blocked
voice.
one person who retweeted and essentially said maybe he just doesn't want women to make stuff up and take control of the narrative like you're already doing, thus proving his point.
Yo,
because
let
I
him
have literally
cook.
zero desire
Why
to
you
be with
block
anyone
him? Let him
enrolling
cook.
in people who hate women. It has nothing to do with hating women. I don't think he hates women. He just doesn't want to get in trouble because of liars that have ruined it for a lot of people, like Amber Heard, for example.
Oh my god.
She is the
Oh,
face
boy.
of lies.
Like I'm like every day I'm trying to forget about Amber Heard completely. And every day I'm reminded of her and every day I'm questioning why.
She's a horrible
And there's
person.
stories out there of just crazy shit. There's a guy who, this is the wildest story. Let me see if I can pull this up. Here it is. So this is an old story. This is from 2019.
Woman said man who stopped to help her when car broke down assaulted her and ruined his life. It was all a lie.
Bro, what? Bro.
Okay. And then like that's the thing. There's so many incidences of it. That's what I said at the beginning. By this point, we're reaching a point where men are afraid of women.
Yeah.
Okay, chat, you're safe here.
Guys, what's going on? What's with the space talk? Is everyone trying to dip from Earth?
Yes, they are. The more they're hearing this, the more they're like, alright, boys, time to space up. Spacesuit up.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out. This didn't happen yesterday. But I still think that it applies to this situation. That a woman who had a car problem, was broke down, couldn't go anywhere, so a good Samaritan stopped, tried to help, and for some reason, she tried to say that he did some horrible things to her, ruined his life,
What the fuck?
and then walked
Bro.
it back. Well, I don't remember if she admitted that it was a lie or what, but he didn't do any of that, and he had his life ruined.
Yeah,
For-
like, the 36-year-old said he'll probably never help again. I don't want that to happen again. Like,
Yep.
this is the kind of world it's becoming because of people like that. Like, and
Genuine good people being like accused of something horrible that didn't happen, and then they end up not helping. Like, what is this? I thought we were supposed to be, helping each other, not accusing our fellow human beings as horrible, as horrible people. That's not how it works.
no, apparently that's how it works. Someone helps you. then you turn around and be like, he assaulted me. And you're just standing there, okay, well, I guess my life is over.
Yep.
The fuck? Like, every day we stray further from God. What?
God?
You know what I mean.
Yes. The moral compass has been gone.
She wanted that internet cloud. Well, how about the chick who literally recorded her entire date because he didn't take her to a very expensive restaurant on the first time that they're meeting? How about the chick who recorded literally 10 TikToks saying how her date was disgusting and blah 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 whatnot? He came out and it ended up being false.
Yeah, he showed up and was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Like literally every week there's some shit like that. Like,
and it's mainly U.S. It's mainly U.S. It's kind of crazy.
yeah. That's a Cheesecake Factory chick? I think so. It wasn't the one sitting in the car. Yeah, women be kind of toxic nowadays. Still single nowadays. Rather be alone, than be in a bad company. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like, especially with how much everything costs today, it's like something needs to change. Like, especially women. If by any miracle there's a woman listening to us, if he spends insane money to take you to restaurant almost every day, he ain't got no money. He ain't got no money after that.
That's not how it works. You gotta pay too sometimes.
Like, I'm just saying. Stupid. And hi, Skull. How are you
Skull.
doing? Be honest, I am afraid. Woman, not interesting. Date. I was working 2 jobs, making money, and be happy myself. Yeah,
You got the grind set.
exactly. They enjoy making their date broke, then complain when they go broke. Yeah, no, 100% agree. And honestly, what the fuck happened with equality?
It was live and then it died.
Like, so we got our equality, at least from my end, my experience. I got the equality. I didn't have pay gap. At least outside of US, I didn't have pay gap. And guys treated me like one of the boys. We got ours. But why the hell is it that you're supposed to get as much money, get as much respect, but at the same time, the guy has to spend all his money on you, while your money is your money, but his money is your money too? There was a clip also where they were asking these chicks if, in the light of all the equality, if they think women should be drafted as well.
Yeah.
All of them said no, women should not be drafted. Only one said, hold up, guys, we're asking for equality, but we shouldn't be drafted. That doesn't make sense. Only one out of them said that.
That one person was base as hell.
Yeah, no, she was based.
She woke up and realized, wait a minute.
Also, like, it's just, it's such a double standard. It's like asking for equality, but at the same time, like, your guy has to buy you flowers, hold the door open always, take you out to restaurants and pay for everything himself. Like, buy your guy some flowers. Trust me, they'll love it. Guys love getting random presents.
You got me happy.
Equality, romance, romance, your man. Thanks everyone. I was thinking 3 jobs, nothing to do. What? No, that's too much.
No. 3 jobs, 2 jobs is already pushing it. I think you should. Here, I'm telling you this because I think I remember you saying you do a physical job too. Your body will not take it as you get older. You need to find a good job with benefits and all that stuff, vacation, all that stuff, and decent pay, and you're good.
All right, bro. I want to. It's enough. Yeah, 2 is enough. Don't forget about relaxing and sometimes pampering yourself. It's important for mental health.
Yeah.
Also, why is mental health the same? Like men's mental health is the same month as Pride Month.
Wait, what?
Men's mental health month is
Yeah.
the same month as Pride Month.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I never understood that. Also, why do guys get only 1 month of mental health? Should it be 12 months a year?
Should be mental health awareness 24/7,
Yeah.
365.
Guys get 1 compliment every 10 years and I remember it for forever. I wish I had the video bookmarked where the wife was complimenting her husband for cooking and he was like full on going like like
He's like, hell yeah.
it was so cute. What do I spend my Twitch points at? For now, save them because I'm reworking all the stuff too. Oh yeah, if I didn't say hi to Lifeless. Hi Lifeless, how are you feeling
Hey,
today?
Lifeless. How you doing? How you feeling?
You probably knew it would be overshadowed that way. There's something really wrong with that.
It's very wrong and twisted.
Yeah. Like I did not grow up in an environment where men would be told, "Oh, you're mad, suck it up." I did not grow up in that environment, even though my family was an army family. But in the US, that's all I hear. You're a guy, suck it up. And I don't know.
I heard in my family as well. I've always gotten the you're a man. Why can't you pick this up?
It's not right.
It isn't right.
For what? Helping somebody? I mean, listen to what he has to say here. I always help people all my life, he said, and this was the first time a snake bit me. The 36-year-old said he'll probably never help again. You know, I don't want that to happen again.
Yep.
Just stops to help somebody, and this
Jeez.
woman says that he did awful things to her. Why would you do that? Well, this gets her some attention in the media, doesn't it? Gets a little clout. Sad. So I don't blame people
Very
when they come
sad.
to this kind of a decision because they're kind of right. It avoids problems. It avoids problems. So here's the next one from Alyssa Mercanti,
Of course.
senior editor over
Oh
at
boy.
GameStop. Or no, GameStop.
I would walk out again, but I'm just sleepy for that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Kotaku. It's tough. You know, you get failing businesses mixed up. This is why gamers are not okay. A misogynistic culture that continues to demonize women and folks while glorifying mediocre for outright problematic straight white men.
Where did
What?
she get that? What kind of Olympic jumper do you have to be
Wait.
to jump to that conclusion?
He literally said fidelity in the clip,
Yeah,
which means like faithful to his wife.
yeah.
But I don't understand this.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be on Olympic level, like gold medalist, to jump to that conclusion.
Exactly.
So that's the going ons with all of this. The media's kind of covering it. Here's one from Game Rant. There's only 2. I'm surprised there's not more articles on this smearing him for this, to be honest. Because all of these websites like Game Rant and Kotaku and Polygon, like they just pretty much exist to flame everything and burn everything down because that's how they've made they've made it their bread and butter forever.
So bad.
So
Extremely bad.
here's one of the headlines down here. Ninja avoids being alone with a woman to protect his marriage and avoid potential drama or clickbait content in his streaming career. Like, he's right. This will help him not get in any trouble. I don't understand the problem here, but
Yeah.
it's for the reasons
I
I
don't-
said. There's a
I
lot
don't
of
see
people
the
that are gonna miss
problem
out on
here.
cloud for that. And you know, the loudest ones about it are probably the ones that you don't want to be in.
Well, for example, you guys won't see us collabing with anyone.
Yeah, we won't be collabing with anyone.
So I guess we're sexist towards men and women.
I guess so.
DMs with, like the 2 game journalists I highlighted before. His comments sparked controversy as some viewed them as misogynistic, implying women might tempt men if alone in a room. So, I don't think those 2 women I highlighted would tempt anybody, to be honest. It's the fact that you could probably just sit in there and watch TV and say nothing, and then you're going to get arrested later because they fabricate some bullshit, just like AH.
Hmm.
Anyway, that's pretty
This
much
is
it.
sad.
I just thought this was interesting.
This is really sad. And honestly, I'm gonna end this part with just saying that they're so desperate to get anyone on their side and getting clicks and outrage and reactions from people that they come up with this shit now. They try to cause like stir up some outrage with the articles the journals wrote not that long ago because the games flopped. Those specific games flopped. Didn't work. Now they're jumping onto this.
It's crazy.
At this point, they honestly, that's all they're doing. They're hate baiting. That's it. That's all they're doing.
Hate baiting for clicks and attention.
Like, I refuse to believe that someone is that stupid. There's no way.
Mm-hmm. And I like what Axe and Benjamin said. You guys are your own forever collab. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we don't need anyone else unless, like, friends who we actually know join
Yeah.
for, like, a game or 2, but unless we know someone really well, and by that point, it's not even a collab anymore. Just friends
just-
hanging out.
Yeah, it's just hangout time.
Could we adjust the AC?
We didn't adjust it, but I'll adjust it. Hold
Thank
on.
you. I disappeared as I decided on drawing my own hollow, and then my stupid behind decided to make an entire line for it, which was a bad idea. Wait, what? Ugh, yawns. Deep sadness. Oh well, at least so we all know we are not alone in this crazy world. Guys, you are not alone. Remember that the crazy ones are the loud ones, not the sane ones. The sane ones are the quiet ones. So, the majority is with you. Okay, Zen is back. We can move on to the next video.
From the moment that we first laid eyes on
When was this? Okay, I think this was the continuation of Concord, or maybe not.
Ooh.
I guess.
Welcome back.
I guess let's just be surprised. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing with the quiet ones is exactly that. They're quiet and keep to themselves. Yeah. I actually don't know if this is about Concord or not. I guess we'll be surprised.
Yeah, we'll be surprised.
Happening.
No, I'm typing. I'm trying to respond to X-Man in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna play the video.
From the moment that we first laid eyes on Concord, many people, including myself, knew that there was just something off about it. Something behind
Yep,
the
it's
scenes that
Concord.
was happening that we were just
Oh, boy.
curious as to how it got to the point that it did. With the pronouns on robots and nose rings and gigantically fat, ugly characters and characters that you can't tell if they're a dude or a chick, and it's just all these things going together. It felt like The Onion was making a video game. Like, this can't be real. Yet here we are, and here it is. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. And after my previous video talking about how The Professor, a developer at Firewalk
Oh,
Studios,
no.
was pushing a DEI
The professor is back.
agenda from the top down, we knew it wouldn't be ending there, and of course there's more people to talk about. Another person that my source with inside knowledge referred me to look into was Amanda Kiefer, a senior concept artist at Firewalk Studios. Someone who, on the surface, doesn't seem like much of a big deal. Just a concept artist, no big deal here, nothing to see. But of course, someone who works at Firewalk Studios and gets along with all these DEI developers and HR, and they're in cahoots with each other to push an agenda, of course there's gonna be some screws loose, and there's gonna be some issues going on upstairs. And try as they might, Twitter is exposing what their inner thoughts really
Not
are.
see.
Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out SmashJT.com for the full article breaking down Amanda
I
Kiefer, the senior concept artist at
I
Firewalk
still
Studios.
can't get over
And
the
I gotta
The
the professor.
Yeah.
The professor.
Oh, I have is a Futurama shit in my head. Good news, everyone.
That's like living in our heads rent free whenever he says the professor.
I wake up at night in sweat, just screaming, "The professor!"
The professor.
Oh, one of those. Okay, you
I
were
got it.
explaining.
Yeah. Did that work?
Oh, it will. It will.
Oh, it just takes a bit. Okay.
to be honest, based off of my research on this individual,
Okay. Why is this cat so cool? And where can I get it?
I want that cat.
she's got some legitimate, serious talent, and I can see that she has a passion
Yeah,
for
look,
gaming.
that armor?
Serious talent, and I can see
That looks sick.
That's Samus, right?
That looks sick.
That's very sick.
That's the concept artist that did it.
Okay.
that she has a passion for gaming, which is great. But unfortunately, that's only part of the story with her.
Oh, boy.
Amanda has a
Oh,
hatred
no.
for a certain segment of gamers, dislike for people that want their games
Please do not say men. What are the odds that it's that?
I'm scared.
free of agenda, propaganda, politics, and wokeisms that keep getting shoved into them. She doesn't like people taking issue with that, and she's had many tweets over the years.
Okay, so
Okay.
at least it's not men. You see, we're progressing. We're progressing.
We're progressing. Yeah, yeah.
So just a month ago, celebrate all men are disgusting, even though a lot of women take part in it too. So we're progressing now. So now we're all bad. Okay,
Yeah, we're bad.
we're collectively bad. At least it's a step in the right direction.
years saying such things. Just recently, she said, I can say with certainty that I and the artist behind Concord put a ton of soul and heart into every character design and model. Concord has been a dream project for me as an artist, and I am extremely proud to have helped flesh out our rich world. She continued,
I'm still gonna say though, the game doesn't look unique. It just doesn't.
No, it looks very bland. Like, look at the colors and look at the mesh. It looks so.
Yeah, it doesn't look unique.
It looks very bland.
I am beyond excited to show our character concept art to the world, even if the reception is negative for
man's
whatever
McCree.
reason. I put my soul into every
Wait, actually, that was
single
McCree.
one.
Hold on.
And that tweet
You mean Cassidy?
Yeah, my bad. Cassidy.
should tell you all you need to know about what's going on upstairs, because she knows exactly what the reception is going to be. Overwhelmingly negative, because she has injected a bunch of DEI agenda-driven politics and narratives, trying to
So
see
she was in
herself
charge of it?
in these characters and
character
see
designs?
her other weirdo friends in these characters for representation, because that's what we need in gaming. Not fun, attractive characters, but representation and diversity and equity and inclusion for all, because that's why we play games.
Wait, can we
Amanda's
pause
Twitter
this?
is
Yeah, no, I was just processing. Like, there's less people with that figure who play games than the more slender ones.
Yeah, but at the same time, you had to realize Overwatch. Overwatch 1, Reinhardt, he's gigantic. He's big, he's built. And then there's the opposite directions where it's Roadhog, and then there's the super scrawny one, Junkrat.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need diverse. You can't use that as the main tool for a game.
And you have the masculine femme, Zarya. You have the curvier girl, Mei. You have the scrawny Tracer.
Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't.
Like, what are you doing? There's already a game that already has so much representation that does it much, much, much better because they don't fucking put that shit in your face.
It was done for people who claim they have to see themselves in the game. Okay, so let's see how many people see themselves in the game. Active players in Concord. What was it? Steam charts?
Yeah, Steam charts. And like, even Smite has like, if we're going by the diversity, Smite has it
Okay.
to the max.
So how do I check this? So the numbers picked up, right?
Yeah.
So only 4,000 people globally feel represented by it. It's a team online game. And I'm pretty sure if I look right now, there's a big streamer streaming it right now.
Good night, Winston. Winston. Good night, Axe. I saw Winston in the thing, and and I said Winston. Good night, Axe.
Good night,
Thanks for
Axe.
joining.
Let's see. Concord. Wait, someone's name is Concordian. And that's not what I'm looking for. But there's only one person streaming it in English? Or am I just tripping? There's only one person streaming it.
And there's only 5 people watching.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. So the numbers did go up, right? So the game is less than a month old, like this launch.
Yeah, it went up. Okay.
But a game in its first month at 4K, does any of you think that's enough?
No. It's not enough.
To be fair, on the Zarya, they added her after the complaint was made from the first set of females in Overwatch.
Even then, she still made sense in the universe. If that's the case. She was released as the same batch as the roster in Overwatch 1.
She was released 2 days after Overwatch launch. 2 days.
Yeah.
You guys understand that this would not have been enough to actually create a character and insert her into the game.
She was already inserted.
Like, that means they were already working on her.
Yeah. She was definitely freaking broken though when she was released.
Yeah.
I remember not playing after
But
that.
that is normal. Like, when new characters get added in games like that, some balancing will have to happen because people always find a way how to abuse the abilities of new characters.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The devs got exposed as being vile, so they deserve to have their game fail. Well, I don't know about vile. I don't know that much. I know that the professor is off the rockers.
Yeah, the professor, and from what we're getting now, also the creative director.
Well, we're only 3 minutes in.
Characters for representation, because that's what we need in gaming. Not fun, attractive characters, but representation and diversity and equity and inclusion for all, because that's why we play games. Amanda's Twitter is a never-ending spiral downward, and
That's the problem with quote-unquote diversity. With their quote-unquote diversity. It's not actually diversity.
It's not.
It's representing the minority. So, yeah.
As the main focal point of the gameplay, by the way.
So, like, no one's saying do not diversitize the game, right? Like, when... Same thing, Overwatch. When Overwatch kept adding more and more characters, no one was complaining about it. Well, maybe some people were. You get crazies everywhere. But people accepted them with open arms.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All of this just seems so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Wondering about that. My theory is she was supposed to be a guy, but changed her to a guy because of how fast she came out, or $1 billion company could get a character out in 1 or 2 days. No. Even they wouldn't be able to pull it off.
Yeah, no.
Diversity should come in creative design, not for agendas. Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
That's a way better way of putting what I was trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Her inner thoughts about what she feels politically, gamers, why she doesn't like certain people. And I'm just like, why are you the way you are? You have so much talent, yet you hate the people that you're making your game for. She's had tweets talking about
this is literally like biting the hand that feeds you. Oh my god.
She's a feminist.
Jeez.
She's had tweets talking about how we need activists.
Wait.
How she's a...
I'm a feminist. I want to see a woman president more than anything, but she recently completely dropped her progressive agenda and is actively trying to stop progressives in the party. I cannot support that, and there's a lot of people out there like me terrified to speak up. What do you mean
Yo.
terrified of speak? You're literally speaking up right now. It 2020. I guess it was the Hillary stuff.
I think so.
A
All right.
feminist. She's had tweets talking about how we need activists. She
Wait, no, it wasn't.
Oh,
It was probably
okay.
something else. It was probably something else.
Okay, I'm not familiar with U.S. politics.
Okay. Hi, Outcast.
Hi, Outcast. No, an activist is an activist. We need an wait. Wait, what? No, an activist is an activist. We need an
My brain hurts. What is this?
What?
American English, by the way.
She talks about how she doesn't like people in the gaming community, like Grums, where she said, "This guy is a LOL cow. I am genuinely entertained by his tweets because it's such a sad money grab. He lied about a leaked email at Firewalk with no
Can we also talk about how Smash GT instead of lol cow, he said LOL cow? That's
Honestly?
precious. That is precious. We have to protect them at all costs.
Must protect them at all costs.
I'm genuinely entertained by this tweet, by his tweets, because it's such a sad money grab. He lied about a leaked email at Firewalk when no such thing has ever happened. For the email, we apparently saw people's criticism about pronouns in Concord as white noise. Okay.
such thing ever happened. Per the email, we apparently saw people's criticisms about pronouns in Concord as white noise. Well, I mean, based off of what's transpired with Concord, it would seem to be that Grums was right, because you didn't change any.
Oh, that was Grums?
I guess so. Yo, he's out here catching strays, shooting strays. What is going on? Is this guy just out on a warpath?
Oh, trust me, there's a lot of people who are disliking Grums right now.
Anything. You didn't adhere to what the gamers were asking for. You pushed your agenda straight forward, throwing caution to the wind, saying, if you don't like this, you're the bigot, because we're making this game, including everyone, to make it for the entire gaming community, to represent everyone out there, and you can find yourself in this game, and because of that, you need to play this game, which I gotta be honest, is the most laughable, ridiculous idea behind making a game.
His name is Star. Wait, his name is Star Child.
I won't be happy until they add a character in a game called Moonbeam. I don't feel represented. I need a character named Moonbeam.
I don't feel represented.
Why? They don't have a character called Tree Bark.
Yeah, no tree barks around here.
Trump nearly assassinated. Biden dropped out. Kamala now somehow Democrat nominee. Yeah, it'd be wild in America. I'm not even touching that.
We're not touching
Me and
that.
Zen talked about it in private, but we're not talking about it publicly.
Yeah, we are not.
You guys will never know where we stand.
I have ever heard in my life. Veridark, a great and very rapidly growing YouTuber, has been doing some intense work covering the mishaps throughout the game industry as well on her channel, and she took to Twitter highlighting some
fuck is that? Is that an egg?
Covering the mishaps throughout the game industry as well on her.
Sorry, I'm just looking at it. That's Blitzcrank.
Yo, that's Blitzcrank if he had better legs.
No, legit, that's Blitzcrank.
Wait. Yeah.
Wait. All the characters in Concord, you can track back to characters that exist already.
Yo.
Hold up. Concord agents. No. Characters. I need like a whole list of all the characters. Okay.
Let's see. Alright, that's Star Child. One off.
Okay, one off. Blitzcrank. in a trash can. Okay. Baz.
uh,
I wanna say Back for Blood, but then I'm like, wait, they don't have a character like that.
they do not. Um,
But she seems very familiar.
for sure. If Samira was like very funky.
No, Samira is Middle Eastern.
Yeah, I know. No, yeah, she's from Shimura. Shimira?
Someone already did my homework for me.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's see this stuff. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. He's one of the Navy captains from One Piece. The guy, he's the I think he's the fire one. No, he's the ice one. Yo, that's wild though. Wait.
Oh my god. And yeah, the jacket looks like Michael Jackson's. You're right.
That's crazy.
Like the upper part.
She don't look like she's ready for battle though. Feel like she's about to go groove out in a disco lounge.
Thank you for the lurk, Fang. Okay. The Veers. That's straight out of Apex.
Yeah.
That's straight out of Apex. Dove. Straight out of Apex too. Apex. Apex and Siege. Hold up. Hold up. Let me find her. That's legit straight out of Rainbow Six Siege.
Who?
It's one of the newer operators, Gridlock.
Okay.
So there is representation even with like heavier women.
Mm-hmm. What the heck?
It's literally a combination of Apex Agent and Rainbow Six Siege.
We need to. Oh, I don't know what all the other characters are.
Trying to remember her name. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Well, you quit right when she was released.
Yeah. What the heck? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That is crazy. That's Anna. That's literally
Yo,
Anna.
that wait. Oh no, that's Anna. That's Anna, bro.
That's literally Anna, but Asian from Overwatch.
Yeah.
The Duchess, okay? Why not the Professor? That's Farah with Reinhardt armor.
Or Gibby.
Or her name is Imari. Okay.
Okay.
Hymar. Destiny Warlock in a shooter, okay.
It's Destiny in a nutshell.
god. It's the
I think that's the only unique character I've seen so far.
no, that's straight out of man, Star Lord's movies. What was what were the names called with Star
Gar-
Lord? Guardians of the
Gar-
Galaxy. That's literally a Guardians of the Galaxy character.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna head out. Sorry for the brief overview of current American events. It's all good, Benjamin.
They're good,
Have a good night.
Benjamin. Good night. Yeah, straight out of
Marvel.
yeah.
Jeez. What's going on?
Yeah, it's very much one of the Overwatch 2 Sombra memes out there. Even in the description. Jabali, so Lucian from League of Legends.
No. The guy Seer from Apex.
Ah.
What? Yeah, I think his name's Seer. I don't remember his name. The one that looks like Lil Nas X.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is so bad.
That was like a Mortal Kombat 2 character. Bless you.
Ugh. That was a oh my god, that was a hard sneeze. Like most of the characters look like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yup.
Like he literally
Yeah, he looks like straight out of Marvel.
he looks like the whistle guy.
Yeah, he does.
I
I got nothing for this.
I got nothing. Okay, so this is Stargate Bastard Child with Hellboy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Moonbeam. The most cliche character. Okay, there's a lot of games with characters like this.
Yup.
Like, this is not good. This is not good. No,
Mm-mm.
this is not good. As for the game, I definitely definitely looks like just don't make it too obvious you copied my homework type. Maybe the thought was if we take something from all of it, they will notice.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the attitude that they went into it with. Like if we copy this part from here, this part from there, no one's gonna notice.
People will notice.
None of them look cool. That makes me that I want to play with this character.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does a shout that when you look at the characters.
Her channel, and she took to Twitter highlighting some of Amanda's contentious behavior as well, stating senior concept artist at Firewalk Studios who's been working on Concord has a history of attacking gamers who have criticized upcoming games like Silent Hill 2 Remake and has been vocal about her hate for Grums, even calling his rhetoric dangerous. And you know what's funny about this is Amanda is the same person that the whistleblower mentioned to me in our communication a few days ago. And Vara found this on her own. They're not hiding it, at least not initially. It wouldn't be surprising if Amanda goes into protected mode after this, just like the Professor Lisa Brown did. But Amanda already blocked me proactively before I even saw her,
Whoa.
knew about her, or researched anything about her. When the whistleblower told me about this person, first thing I did was went to her Twitter, loaded up Imagine Amanda, and would you believe it? To my shock, I was blocked. This
Of
preemptive
course.
move seems to be an attempt to avoid any further scrutiny.
I swear to God, JT is gathering as many blocks as Rev.
Yeah. They're just catching blocks at this point.
Tons of blocks. One more, and they'll control the planet.
Mm-hmm.
We have any Mexican myth enjoyers here? Are rabbits associated with anything other than the moon? Wait, what do you mean?
mythical, like myths.
Rabbits are associated with the moon in China, not Mexico. Supposing that actors is a dangerous rhetoric now, yeah.
Yup.
Trying to think. What are bunnies so associated with besides? Honestly, I'm a little stumped about it. Are you trying to make a concept art for a VTuber model?
No, just for the drawing, I think. Because X-Men said, "Why can't I ever take half steps?" I started drawing a silly hollow guy, and now, because I want to be authentic, I'm reading wiki after wiki about Mexican myths.
Well, I don't know what you're drawing, but a lot of rabbits, bunnies are associated with luck.
Luck, the moon,
Fertility, prosperity.
fertility, prosperity, all that stuff.
And accountability. I mean, these people are never accountable for anything. It raises questions about their transparency and motives. Her actions behind her tweets suggest a desire to silence critics and control the narrative around her and Firewalk Studios. Naturally, she's not going to be the biggest fan of having any light shed on her, just like all these people are. But how she's been handling herself on social media, and from the looks of it, I'm not alone. Sayel on Twitter said, "Maybe if the thin-skinned artist blocks all the gamers, their studio will shut down faster."
Damn.
Sony really went all in
Dang.
on pussies because of its heterosexual phobia. This is what you get, Sony games, for
crazy.
pussies by pussies.
That's
with
so
plenty
wild.
to hide. And as I talked about in my previous video with Lisa Brown, the Firewalk Studios' entire environment is plagued with a toxic work culture. Everyone who's there and is happy there is happy because they're excluding normal people that want a normal environment. It is an extremely hostile work environment if you do not go along with the plan, the agenda, and narrative that these weirdos are pushing. Amanda on Twitter, "I'm not sure why more people aren't talking about Trump's 1776 commission, where he will further whitewash the teaching of American history in schools. He wants to make it so
Okay.
slavery, genocide, and the systematic deconstruction of people of color is not taught in schools."
You're a game concept artist. Why are you preaching politics?
I don't understand.
What does politics have to do with a game design?
It shouldn't at all. That's some
Are
like
you
Olympics gymnastics.
Yeah, look, in my opinion, the most political game that ever existed and should exist, it's when like the shoe was being thrown at Bush. No one remembers the game?
No.
Hold on.
That guy gets stoned or something?
What?
Because that actually happened, right?
Yeah. So is a minimalist 2008 flash game created by British entrepreneur Alex 2, recreating a Bush shoeing incident and putting the player in control of the journalist Al-Zaidi, who flung a shoe at George W. Bush during a news conference. It was an actual
Jeez.
game.
Oh my gosh.
2008 no, I can hear myself. Why am I hearing myself? Go away. Ew. Hold on. Here. That was a game.
Okay.
The game was a hit.
Okay, I see what you did there. Wait, is that the actual shoe that was thrown right there?
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh, he did the whole... Oh my gosh, he threw it.
There's gonna be a Skibidi Toilet movie by Michael Bay. Not even making a joke. I know. I read that today. I will be talking about it more coming days once there's a little more information on it. Yeah, don't. That is throwing me a dirty look, but yeah, no, that's happening. Skibidi movie directed by Michael Bay. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm going to sleep. Good night, guys.
The face he's making right now, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Kidding me? Like, holy crap. First off, you are definitely welcome to your opinions, but yikes if you're believing this kind of rhetoric that's being spread, and then to message it to everyone else thinking that that's what reality is scary in its own right. Again, you're welcome to do it, but it kind of sheds light on exactly the type of mentality that you have when you're approaching the gaming world. She has severe Trump derangement syndrome with many of the tweets that I was looking through, and I'm like, of course, it's someone that just hates Donald Trump, Orange Man bad, everything in politics that goes that way is evil and horrible, and I feel like someone gets caught up in their mindset with this kind of thing so badly that it starts to envelop how they approach their life, and they take it with them to work. And then if people start to try to talk any sense into them, they are blackballed out of the community, and in this case, out of Firewalk Studios. The focus on pronouns, nose piercings, and incorporating characters of various body types in Concord.
Okay, can we leave the nose piercings alone?
Apparently
Please.
not. You're just getting attacked.
May
At
have
this
seemed
point.
like progressive steps initially for these types of...
Like, I dye my hair a lot. I have, like, basically, I'm saying I look like the woke people are portrayed, but I definitely do not share a brain cell with them.
You share a brain cell with me.
So, none.
Yeah, we have like one hamster just running our brain sequences right now.
of people, but the insistence on pushing these elements to gamers is more about signaling virtue rather than genuinely enhancing the game experience or respecting creative freedoms. They want to push ideologies, narratives, political agendas, and more on gamers, and they don't take very well to it when they get called out on it, because it's the truth, it's the reality, and when they get caught, they're like, no, that's not the case, you're just a hater, you're just like Grums, you just make stuff up about people and make up all these awful things about people because they're getting called out. They're getting dragged out and shown to everyone as, this is who you are. This is who Firewalk Studios is. This is why Firewalk Studios is not going to be in business much longer. From what I've seen, many people in the gaming community are increasingly rejecting the overt political message.
Like, there's absolutely no way in hell they'll make the money back that they spend on developing the game.
No way.
And for a lot of these studios, if they cannot make the game back what they invested, they shut down.
Automatically.
In gamings, they reject woke narratives. They don't want studios like Firewalk shoving that down their throat. There's a growing sentiment that agendas detract from the core gaming experience. Prioritizing ideology over quality and player enjoyment doesn't make any sense at all. It never did. It's almost like BlackRock and Vanguard and all these companies that are pumping the ESG scores up are looking for types like this to work at these companies to fulfill the narratives that they're pushing for this agenda to come through. And I know it feels like tinfoil hat sometimes, but when you've done as much research on this kind of stuff as I have, it's pretty damn obvious
it's not
what's
tinfoil
happening.
hat.
Amanda's history on attacking gamers with her overt political activism reflect a broader issue within Firewalk Studios. She states on her Twitter bio that all tweets are my own, but she clearly carries her feelings and agendas into her work. In my humble opinion, she does not like gamers. The environment of Firewalk Studios is extremely...
Wait, what did it say? Too busy being a Twitter activist to actually do any useful work, like most of the activists that are currently in the industry.
Ooh.
Does not like gamers. The environment of Firewalk Studios is extremely toxic. It's dominated by leftist views that alienate both gamers and industry professionals that just want to make a good gaming experience. And instead, they're shoving their bodies around saying, you better call me professor. You better not vote for Trump. You better do this. You better make sure that you respect what I...
Well, hold on, but your job should not be dependent on who you vote for.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Like, as long as you're not being destructive and obstructive at work, it's none of your employer's business.
It really isn't. This is a very bad violation of privacy.
Yeah.
decided to call myself and what gender I decide to be today instead of making a video game. Like, holy crap. Let's go back to the basics and hit the reset button, because in my opinion, all this has gone way too far. Anyways, if you guys want more information, again, check out smashjt.com for the full article. I will link it in the description below. If you want to help push this cause forward and my research on this stuff, if you want to consider...
I swear to God, thanks to YouTubers like this, we can actually
All right,
stay
ladies and gentlemen, is
up to date.
We are up to date.
I hate that politics are seeping into our hobbies. Same. I hate it.
Agreed.
Wait, which one I wanted to... Oh yeah, I wanted to watch Clownfish first. IGN game publisher implodes. Everybody laid off from Humble Games.
Oh boy.
A Clownfish. Oh wait, we're not subscribed? What the hell? I swear to God, it's Alyssa that broke into our home and unsubscribed me. Hi Andrew, it's just pure brain rot, to be honest. It really is.
Yeah. How you doing, Andrew?
Yeah, how's your day going?
Yep.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I'm not here with Geeky Sparkles. We're going to talk about Humble Games and the Humble Games debacle. Now, for those of you who don't know, Humble Games is part of, I believe, Humble Bundle. They publish indie games, and they are now toast.
Damn.
Originally, they...
Man, I will never forget how they tried to scam us with the first gift I tried to give Zen. Literally, I got him, what was it? Neo? I think it was Neo. And he couldn't even like redeem the game after I got it to him, because they're like, well, if you purchase the code for the game, the person who purchased it has to be in the same country as the person who's receiving it.
That's wild.
And like, I wasn't even asking for a refund or anything. I just asked, well, can we change it? Because I paid like by the European standard, which is even more money than the US standard. Like, it took like what, 2 weeks to resolve it?
Yeah, it took so long to resolve it.
So much for surprising him with pre-purchasing Neo. That shit, like, after that, I was done with Humble Games. I mean, Humble Bundle.
Yeah, that was the last straw.
They denied that they were going to be laying people off. They said they were going to restructure, but that restructure has led to everybody getting gone. So not even indie games are safe as the gaming industry implodes, right? So we've been talking about this. It was AAA titles because of the bloat, I believe. You know, hundreds of millions of dollars to spend on games that people don't want or that just don't recoup their costs. We've seen a lot of high-profile misfires. And then I did a video, I think last week, talking about how people in the indie space were hurting, and now it's just like Humble Games just like fired everybody. I mean, it's just, this is just crazy. The gaming industry is imploding.
Yeah.
And I feel like this, I mean, this isn't any consolation to anybody that has lost their job over the last year or two, but I feel like this kind of has to happen. This happened in the 80s. We just had too much subpar crap, and because
it does have to happen. I'm just trying to remember what was the big .com crash. Is it the same thing? I want to sound smart.
The big what?
The big .com crash. I was a joke.
Oh, I mean, it flew over my head.
2024 is just terrible, to be honest. Yes, it's terrible. And I'm just gonna talk about the gaming side specifically. Yes, 2024 is terrible for gaming, but I think it's for the better. The faster we get rid of them, the faster something new comes up.
Something new and hopefully good comes up.
Yeah.
So I am not upset about this. I'm just like, okay, it's just a way of life.
And also, think about it. If we wouldn't be talking about all this shitstorm happening in the gaming industry, would you guys even be here? Me and Zen wouldn't have anything to talk about.
Yeah, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. You guys wouldn't have stumbled upon us.
Exactly. So
It comes full circle.
it's a circle of life.
True.
Because of it, everybody suffered, and there was a cleansing fire, and then Nintendo came along and sort of reignited everything, but they were very strict with their quality control. They claim, Nintendo claims they were very strict with their quality control, but there are some really shitty NES games. I'm gonna be honest, but
Of course.
there wasn't as much.
Yep.
Look, shitty games happened back then. Shitty games will happen in the future, but the shit fest that's happening right now is just shitty shit.
Shitty shit.
Shovelware, garbageware, bloat as there was in the early 80s when like anybody could make an Atari game, and everybody was making Atari games. They had a Kool-Aid Man game, they had a Chase the Chuck Wagon Purina freaking dog food game, they had a bunch of Atari 2600 porn games. Yeah, those were a thing.
Bro, what?
Google them. I don't think I would
I
get
don't wanna Google
demonetized if
it.
I
I
showed
don't
those
wanna do
games
that.
because you can't tell what the hell is going on anyway. Anyway, let's talk about Humble Games imploding. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, check out D-Res. We're actually going to divide the D-Res podcast segments up across 2 different channels. And I'll tell you why we're doing that, because we talk about games. We also do interviews with people working in the pop culture space,
Oh, that's
in
cool.
the entertainment space.
Cool.
And we're going to be doing more paranormal news. Now, the pop culture
Wait,
interview.
what a paranormal
Whoa.
news.
Like ghosts? Aliens?
All I'm thinking about is a ghost news reporter. I don't know. That's on my mind. Ghost reporting the news.
Probably alien stuff.
Bye, Outcast. Have a good night.
Good night, Outcast. Thanks for joining us.
The gaming industry must fall to rise, because after the woke clowns are gone, things will get better. Well, you see, the problem with that is also wolf in sheep clothing. There will still be people like that among us.
Among Us.
So the problem is you cannot completely get rid of the woke people in gaming. They will either pretend like they're okay and just wait for their moment, or some people will just change the views over time.
Yep. It always happens.
Interviews and the paranormal news are actually going to go on the main Clownfish TV channel, and then those episodes will get dumped into our podcast host. The video game news is actually going to go over to the Clownfish Gaming channel. So I posted one of those yesterday, so you can check that out if you want more gaming news. But I thought this was worth mentioning because we are talking about the video game industry imploding. Humble Games denies shutting down after reportedly laying off all staff. 36 employees said to be impacted by the decision, as publisher says is going through another restructure. This is coming from
At least
Pocket
it's not
Gamer,
hundreds.
multiple outlets covering this. They said, yeah, we're just going to restructure, guys. We're going to restructure. It's fine. Everything's fine here. We're not laying anybody off. And then it turned out that, yeah, they're laying everybody off. said that multiple staff members took to Twitter and LinkedIn to state that they had been informed of the redundancies today. This would have been yesterday. One said all employees were told the company was shutting down entirely. In a statement to gamesindustry.biz, a spokesperson denied the closure and claimed upcoming releases are not affected. Upcoming releases are not affected. All employees fired. Posting on Twitter, Humble Games said it had made the difficult but necessary decision to restructure its operations due to what it called a challenging economic times. PocketGamer.biz has reached out for clarification, and they said, yeah, this is a challenging period. Then we're going to talk about them fessing up that, they did fire everybody.
Oh,
this decision was not made lightly. They said it involved much deliberation and careful thought with the goal of ensuring the stability and support of our developers and ongoing projects.
Okay.
Additionally, the restructuring of operations at Humble Games will have no impact on operations at Humble Bundle. We are actually aware of we are acutely aware. We are acutely aware of the profound impact this decision has on our team members at Humble Games and deeply empathize with everyone affected. Our team's contributions have been world-class and invaluable, supporting the launch of our game since we started in 2017. We are committed to navigating this transition with as much empathy and understanding as possible.
So wait, have they stated why they're doing that?
No, but it sounds like they're outsourcing because it's cheaper.
Yeah, probably.
Supporting our development partners and assisting former team members remains our top priority. We're committed to making this transition as smooth as possible for everyone involved. Thank you. Challenging period, blah, 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 blah. So according to Wikipedia, this is how everything went down with Humble Games. So they started in February of 2017, and it was part of Humble Bundle. They said that they would begin to offer publisher services to developers across multiple platforms, including computer, console, mobile devices. They said such games such as a Hat in Time were given a presented by Humble.
I hate that he is using Wiki for this, because you cannot trust Wiki anymore.
You really can't trust Wiki anymore.
If anyone is curious about what I've found so far, apparently rabbits are associated with, yes, fertility and abundance, but also booze, specifically something called pulk. Never heard of it.
Pulke?
Never heard of it.
Pulku? Yeah, never heard of that.
Bundle label. Humble Bundle's lead for the publishing effort, John Paulson, said that developers are able to pick and choose a selection of options that Humble can offer, recognizing that few publishing models are able to meet the vastly different needs. They eventually rebranded as Humble Games in May 2020. In June 2020, Humble Bundle announced a Black Game Developer Fund. It aims to provide funding, production, and marketing support for Black gamers. But I guess that's over now. We're not doing that anymore because we're laying everybody off.
Did anything happen with that fund? Like, did they actually produce anything?
It looks like it. They have a Hat in Time. There's the list of games right there.
No, specifically with the fund.
I have no idea.
Did they actually do something with that?
Probably not.
It said July 23rd, 2024, Humble Games laid off its 36-person staff. Humble stated it was restructuring with the intent to continue operations amidst statements by former staff members. Company had been shut down. Steve Horowitz, president of parent company Ziff Davis, told staff it tried to sell Humble Games on 2 occasions, citing long delays and rising costs before deciding on layoffs. Remaining projects will be completed by a third-party company called the Powell Group. I don't know. Former employees criticized Ziff Davis, a media company, for not understanding how to properly run a game publisher. So Ziff Davis, of course, owns IGN, which bought a whole bunch of gaming news websites, a whole bunch more gaming news websites just a couple of months ago, which led to layoffs in that space too. Ziff Davis did own Electronic Gaming Monthly toward the end of its run, if I remember correctly. It was independently owned, and then they sold to Ziff Davis. So if Ziff Davis, owner of IGN, can't make a video game publisher work, what are you going to do? But these are some of the games they published. Hat in Time I've heard of.
I never heard of it.
Forager,
Never heard
which
of
was
it.
actually pretty good. Forager was actually very good.
Oh, I did hear
Wait.
about
Slay
that.
Spire I've heard of.
I have it.
Let me see here. They published a lot of games. Yeah, a lot of these. Minico's Night Market. Heard of that? Yeah. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good to be a game developer at all, or a games journalist. So this is coming from GameDeveloper.com. Humble Games confirms layoffs amid restructuring, denies full shutdown. They're saying that they're not shutting
we'll
down.
see.
We'll see.
They said in a statement provided to Game Developer, Humble Games said its games publishing label is undergoing restructuring rather than fully shutting down. The restructure.
I'm sorry, I'm just distracted by this. Respawn makes a tweak to Apex Legends controversial Battle Pass changes.
Ooh.
They backpedaled.
Ooh.
Involved much deliberation and careful thought with the goal of ensuring the stability and support of our developers and ongoing projects. So it's like, this is crazy. Yeah, it's owned by IGN. I don't know what to say anymore. It's like I don't know how long IGN's gonna be around. I think if any,
I don't think it's gonna be around for long. Like all of it. IGN, Kotaku. I forgot what the third one was.
GameSpot? GameSpot? I don't know.
Also, for those who are so interested, poke is basically a sour meat type thing made with fermented sap and wild yeast. Oh.
News website lasts or survives this is going to be IGN, but IGN actually covers a lot of other different news too, right? And they have a pretty healthy YouTube channel. They have a pretty decent podcast network, I think, too. So they do other stuff, but yeah, they can't even publish. It's like they've got like infinite money, but 36 people.
I mean, IGN does get like trailers from games, right?
Mm-hmm.
But even like the trailers I checked, they usually like barely scratch like 100K.
Oof. They're not doing well either.
I don't think so. People are just checking information elsewhere.
Fair enough.
Like today I checked out like the Pal World patch update. It was like 10K views.
Whoa, they fell bad.
It was
Like they fell.
3 months old.
Oh no.
That was weird. I remember like people used to flock to IGN to check out like their thoughts on the patches and whatnot, their updates. I remember those days.
It's when they actually had gamers in IGN, probably.
People. So here's the thing. We're talking 36 people. They're not the actual developers. They're just working for the publisher. So they have 36 people to get these indie developed games out the door. I mean, that was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, God, there are people, there are smaller staffs at companies like Image Comics, right? And like half of them wanted to form a union just to push papers around or whatever at Image Comics. But like, there are bigger companies with bigger projects that don't have that many people on staff. So I think part of the reason, this is just my personal opinion, part of the reason why the video game industry is imploding is bloat. I think that's a big part of it. I think that you've got too many people, and too many of these people aren't actually bringing any value to the.
He's trying to be so nice about it. I don't think it's bloat. I think it's stupidity.
Stupidity, mismanagement, and impassionate developers.
It's literally them not even thinking through 2 steps ahead.
Yep.
Like I think that is what's happening. Like, it's just people are not using their brain.
Mm-hmm.
Workplace, right? They're not actually making the games. You know, chief vibe officer or your or whatever, the DEI officer, whatever. These people are not necessary to make the games. But again, when you're dealing with corporations, they got to have certain kinds of people or certain positions filled or whatever.
How did we even get to this point where game companies need the DEI officers and vibe checkers?
Wait, I thought he was just making that vibe checker out, so I didn't say anything. I was like, nah, he's just saying those things.
I mean, look at the professor. The #1 vibe checker.
Oh no.
Like, since when are we like at that point? Like, when did that happen? Because I feel like I blinked and it started happening.
What the heck is going on?
Neon is always too nice. He plays it safe. He has been around long enough to know how the game is played. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because it makes people money. It doesn't make them money though. Like, do you see Concord making money?
Nope.
Like,
It's only the people who are in charge of DEI and vibe checkers.
no. That's like what they're doing just feels like a short-term grift. There's no way it's sustainable for, let's say, 100 years. Even 50, even 20, even 10. It just seems like a couple-year-old grift. Like, there's no further planning beyond that. BlackRock bucks. True.
Whatever to get funding, and it's dumb, but I think it's really weird that we've got this publisher of indie titles, but it's actually probably the most corporate video game organization out there, news organization out there, making these games, and now they're going poof. They're going poof. So good luck to everybody affected. I think that you can probably
really
just publish
fast.
games on your own now, and you can use Kickstarter, you can use Steam. I mean, there are lots of options out there, but it's even, man, the Embracer Group bought so many of these indie publishers and kind of ran them into the ground, and now IGN, they were going to do it, and now it's the whole thing's imploding. But I think, again, back to what I said before, I think it kind of needs to happen because we need another renaissance like we had with Nintendo. And I think what that is going to look like is a lot more checks and balances, a lot leaner teams, and, quality first. Direct support from gamers, which means you're gonna have to appeal to the gamers that you don't like, but that's what it's gonna take. That's what it's going to take. And the good news is that a lot of the gatekeepers are going to get taken out with this too. So if you have a lot of people in the industry that are like, well, you can't publish games because you're not the right kind of person and I don't like you. Doesn't matter. They're going to be gone soon anyway.
It does not matter.
They're going to get cooked. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Again, check out Derezed. That's our other show.
Good video.
Very
Except
good video.
for, quoting Vicky. I don't trust anything from Vicky anymore. Okay, I did not know that gig. But yeah, I'm not gonna read it out loud.
Yeah. We didn't know that. But now we know.
I'm gonna look into. Oh, I'm so tired and sleepy.
Same.
And tomorrow, I'm gonna work on your model. I'm excited about it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start these kind of streams like stop these kind of streams like this. Where at the end of the stream, I'm just gonna open Grums. One second.
Ugh.
Okay. Yeah, apparently they found his social media recently, not the FBI or anything, just like normal people. Ah, okay.
Ooh.
Okay, but yeah, from now on, that's how I'm gonna end the streams by going through Grum's Twitter.
Let's go.
My new crack cocaine. The skins for Suicide Squad's Mrs. Freeze are pretty terrible. DI ruins the game art.
What the heck?
Wait, that's Mrs. Freeze? What did I miss?
What to Mr. Freeze?
Yeah, what happened to Mr. Freeze? Mr. Freeze was awesome, especially when Arnold played them. What the
Yeah, he was peak Mr. Freeze. Let's be honest here, guys. That's like Saitama. The color scheme.
almost fell off the chair.
Are you okay?
Oh, this shit is like, what the fuck is that? Is that caustic?
Oh no.
What is happening?
What is that? You gotta pay for that?
Mr. Freeze, wife gal.
No.
This cannot be real.
Oh, it's free. Okay. At least it's free.
Name of the skin, wife gal.
I'm so glad this game is not doing well.
What? I'm dying. They gender swapped him and made her I don't know what that is.
Zen sounds like a power scale sometimes. Derogatory.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what a power scale means. Like, is it because like my voice is going in and out? What a horrible time to have eyes.
Even after SBI decimated the studio, their work lives on. Suicide Squad update. Bro.
What is that?
that? Wait.
Mrs. Freeze.
People cannot even see. Look at
That's our face right now. Wait. Like what? What is this?
Star Wars believes you should be for benign sexism. Wait, what?
What?
I had to read the article to make sure it wasn't a troll job. It's not. Headline actually said this. Showrunner Leslie Headland claims OSHA so in the acolyte because he was imposing benign sexism on her.
What?
That's a whole new low.
What?
What the hell? As in someone who power scales characters against each other, aka Goober who do Goku versus whoever else. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is no reason why ED6 needs to have linked an Epic account to use Epic Games. Wait.
What? What's FD6?
Ah,
Apparently, there's 6 games of it. If it's FD6,
uh, oh, 5 of you. Concord has no battle pass. You own Concord. Concord doesn't own you. Oh, 5 of you. Okay.
oh,
See, this is what I mean. People hate him.
gross.
He's on many lists.
Out here.
What is Deep Rock doing right versus Helldivers 2 on a percentage basis and curve? Deep Rock Galactic far outperforms Helldivers. Helldivers has much more momentum. It too has a mission based game loop, but adds a long term meta war on top. Deep Rock focuses on continuous. Continuous what?
Content updates without messing around with base gameplay too much. Helldivers got into the designer versus player mentality that I've seen often with game designers. They see players enjoying fun thing not intended, and the designers feel they must fix this. The focus went to fighting players rather than content. Players get fun removed, meta keeps changing too much, making old favorite builds unfun to play. This is unnecessary in a PvE game. Competitive designers at Helldivers, especially in the context of managing an actual meta war against them, put them into this toxic mode.
So Tom, what you were reading, I was trying to tickle your nose and with my tail.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so Deep
Yeah.
Rock going up. Helldivers.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
ooh, that's dirty.
So the one on the left should be what you like seeing because it's continuous growth, even though there's like a sharp up and down.
Every these is when updates happen.
Yeah.
John followed me for some time. I'm sorry to hear this news. Wait, what happened? I woke up this morning to the devastating news that our dear friend has passed away. Oh, damn.
Oh damn.
That's sad.
Damn.
Like I'm not sure who that is, but
It sucks.
cancer. What?
Wow.
How can people be so horrible?
What the heck? That's ridiculous and very disgusting.
Yeah. I'm just happy, like, at least in Grum's comments, like, people are at least being nice.
Yeah. Oh, it was EDF6.
Okay. Earth Defense Force 6, yeah, is requiring an Epic Games account on Steam.
Bro, what?
What in corn dog tarnation? That's my new thing now. Gamers are saying this is like Helldivers 2 and PlayStation all over again. It looks like they might use the Epic Game Service option, but this is a bad situation. Yeah, it is a bad situation. That is so stupid.
Yeah, that's very bad.
Where is the money spent on Star Wars Outlaws? Is Ubisoft spending it mostly overseas? Let me know what you've seen. Ubisoft has invested the most money in Star Wars Outlaws marketing in the studios. Ubisoft has invested more money in marketing Star Wars Outlaws than any other game.
Just the marketing. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Blizzard's so far gone.
Blizzard mends a rift with Whoopi Goldberg at Whoopi Goldberg a themed weed event as Diablo 4's Lilith presents Star with Key to Hell.
What?
Huh?
What? I don't understand.
I don't get it either.
I'm so confused.
Wait, wasn't Whoopi Goldberg who complained that she cannot play Blizzard games on her Mac?
He plays games?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't remember if she was complaining about Blizzard. Core Fires of Rubicon has sold over 3 million units.
Nice. It must have been a
Damn.
very good game.
I don't
Or
really,
is a very good game.
I don't really hear people talk about it.
It's a mecha game. It's a very niche crowd, but I think Armored Core has been around for a very long time.
Uncle Fuzzle, same.
Yup.
The Acolyte and Disney's mishandling of the Star Wars franchise has put every licensed toy and game in jeopardy. Star Wars toys sit on shelves or get cleared out at bargain outlets. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Ubisoft is looking at that right now and is very, very quiet about Star Wars Outlaws. Where's the big marketing spend we usually see 30 days prior to launch? Instead of that money is going to promoting Assassin's Creed, which launches much later this year.
So I just saw that GIF and I'm like, Star Trek.
That is funny.
Love it. $10 bin. Oof. When does George Lucas buy it back at a large discount?
Built for. Wait, conspiracy theory. What if the rights were sold just to get it tanked, right? So he sells it for way higher, buys it for way cheaper after they tanked it, and then brings it back, makes it the same as it used to be, and racks in money.
Yo.
Conspiracy theory.
Wait, that's actually like 1 million IQ. I bet he has like 6 books loaded already. He's just waiting for it.
He's like, soon, soon, my precious.
Soon, I'm about to make billions, buddy.
Whoopi Goldberg complains about a lot of stuff. I cannot keep track of everything. I don't follow her, so I don't know. I used to
Yeah.
love her movies as a kid, like Sister Act, Sister Act 2. Like, there's so many movies I watched with her.
I don't remember them.
Built for gamers, the people who built the great IP fandoms of the world in books, games, movies, and don't even ever go for the modern audience. So-called games for modern audience. Yeah.
Damn, look at that.
I remember you originally wanted Forspoken.
Yeah, because I like the magic system, and then you told me it tanked hard. I'm like, ooh.
I didn't tell you, I showed it to you.
Yeah, you showed it to me.
Compared to Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2 will not die. It would never die.
LifuLifu theory? It tracks though.
It tracks for sure.
Eldar screwed up. They had the game of the decade. They pissed on their players with endless balance changes, PSN, bad moderators, 177 banned countries, and letting woke Discord moderators ban all the people who love the democracy meme. The non-left actual buyers of the game told them the game was making fun of them. They pretended to be non-political in the beginning for sales, Then they show their true colors.
Ooh.
Baldur's Gate 3 still reaching 100k daily Steam players 1 year after launch. Has it been 1 year? Holy hell.
I guess so.
How did a small Belgian studio?
Eat the F out the industry. Hey, listen, they're just built different over there.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. She was also in Theater Rex. I don't remember. Okay, violence. Scrolling down. Disney. Wow, we really couldn't screw up Star Wars any worse, could we? Ubisoft, hold my beer. Oh my god. If you have ammo on Star Wars Outlaws and want to send Ubisoft a message about rejecting DEI and AAA game practices, post it. Now is the time. Ships next month.
Oh no.
Damn. No, everyone is focused on Assassin's Creed Shadows right now, but there is another DEI Banjaw game that is Banjaw game. Okay, shipping sooner next month on August 30th. Star Wars Outlaws. Wait, what happened with May? Like, are like Star Wars things supposed to be in May? Like, may the Force be with you?
I feel like that would have been a smart idea.
They couldn't even get this right.
They messed up hard.
Like, how do you even mess up that? Like, how do you not even know how to handle a calendar?
That's wild.
Oh, it's tanking more and more. Oh, you guys cannot see.
Ooh.
Basically, it's tanking more and more. Trust me, bro.
It's tanking, like worse.
The gamer joins in slandering gamers and Japanese as racist, radicalized, and potentially violent. Okay.
Listen, if you want them to be violent, they can be violent.
So wait.
but
So gamers and Japanese are racist, radicalized, and potentially violent. Okay.
Okay, bro.
What are the odds that IGN, PC Gamer, Kotaku, and The Gamer all post the same talking points article about Ubisoft Assassin's Creed Shadows within 24 hours of each other?
Are they just covering each other's homework?
Yeah, like the the narration shift, we already talked about it.
Damn, bro.
This is just so sad. Actually, she still has me blocked, but this changes week by week depending on her talking hormone level.
Stalker hormone level?
Oh,
Jeez.
Alyssa trying to deflect and blaming Grumps for the backlash she's getting. How delusional is she?
Very.
This is all happening because Mark Kern tagged me from behind and blocked and said that I'm attacking all Japanese people when I don't even mention them at all.
Oh boy.
She knows how the internet works, right?
Apparently not. Apparently not.
What do you mean we're not allowed to take other people's culture and mangle it into something that fits our worldviews? Why are you getting so mad? It's just a game.
It's just a game.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Gamers are growing in power. Apex Legends atrocious season pass fixed. You have a voice. Yeah, so like I said, they backpedaled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the ninja stuff.
Oh boy.
Honestly, by this point, I don't think we need to even like watch other people's videos. It's just, open Grumps' Twitter, just like roulette that shit.
Roulette that shit.
And wherever your finger lands, just look that topic up.
Pretty much.
And that's the video.
Mm-hmm. Because he gives out like very current like events.
She's freaking out because another one of her careers is ending. She had a career.
What career? I thought it was just Twitter hate posting.
No, I actually have no idea. Like, she actually had a career. We're gonna try doing that tomorrow. Like, just roulette Grumps' timeline, and whatever it lands on, we'll just talk about that.
Bro.
We'll stop reacting to videos.
Whoa, wait, look at this. Forbes reporter Eric Kane calls out Alyssa Marcante for bad faith journalism.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
OnlyFans? What?
What?
Wait, Alyssa was an OnlyFans chick?
Bro, what?
If it's what? Oh, okay, so allegedly. Gotcha.
Allegedly.
That would be so ironic. If she used to do OnlyFans, it fiddled out. So she's doing this now. Because she's...
Bro.
Wait. Hold up. Did she do that? Because that would explain a lot. But she's bitter.
Bro, what? So Eric Kane said there are certainly hateful and bigoted people angry about Assassin's Creed Shadows, but Alyssa I can't say the last name, engaged in such bad faith. Truth is, she relishes this shit, and it's far easier to say it's all just hate than to bother with cumbersome nuance. That's wild.
She did used to do those things.
When a journalism calls out another person in their field, it's like, damn.
She did used to do spicy content.
It's wild. Well, it makes sense now. She's fucking crazy.
She first did OnlyFans and then got into game journalism, but now game journalism is coming to an end because of people like her.
Yep.
She's IDubbbz's wife. Oh, I hate IDubbbz. Like, look, I'm gonna just say, I had an interaction with the IDubbbz. He was a complete jackass. So I don't like him. I don't like his wife. I didn't know that this is his wife, but it tracks.
That's his wife? Hold on.
I really hope not. But like, I don't even want to bring up his name on this channel.
I get it.
No, IDubbbz's wife is Anissa, not Alyssa.
Yeah, different person. Different person.
Yeah. But yeah, no, IDubbbz's wife is doing spicy content. Yes, that is true. But those are two different people. One is Anissa, another one is Alyssa.
Same last name? Different last name.
I think different last names.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. Don't spread the misinformation here. I will fact check that so hard.
Yeah, we'll do it live. That fact checking.
No, it just I don't want to add to misinformation, but yeah, I would appreciate not bringing up his name around this channel.
Yeah, we don't like them.
Yeah. But yeah, so about Alyssa, yeah, she used to do spicy content. So, what is it? Is she like censoring games like Stellar and stuff like that out of bitterness? Then?
It kind of sounds like it.
Yeah, it literally that's the energy it's giving off. The name is basically the same, and like couldn't hear the difference, but I gotcha.
One starts with an A, one starts with an N.
They have only two letters in common, an A and an S. That's it.
I can still bring up
Voldemort, right?
True.
You can also say Beetlejuice 3 times.
Yeah, that one.
IGN layoffs continue.
Yup.
They should close the entire game reporting division instead of trying to prop it up by firing actual developers. Oof.
Ouch.
Nah, I'm not reading stuff about him. Claims that Japanese are the worst people on the internet by implication.
Bro, what? Are you serious?
Oh my god, I'm just so done. I'm still waiting for her to agree to fight someone for one of these charity fights. Yeah, she literally publicly invited people to box her.
And then didn't someone respond with like a whole bunch of trophies? It was like, yo, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Even besides the actual fighter who responded to her, Vera also responded to her. And she's a pretty skinny girl. She's like half the size of Alyssa. But even she was like, let's fight. And Alyssa created all of these excuses not to have it happen.
That's wild. Time to go to work tomorrow. See you all in the next one. Thank you for joining, Daniel. We appreciate it.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. Look at those fans.
Well, that's gonna be it from us as well.
Yeah, it hit the time.
Yeah, it's officially 11 o'clock. That means Lifu and Zen night night.
We go night night.
Yeah.
Night night.
So thank you everyone for hanging out with us.
We appreciate it. Good night, guys.
Yeah, we'll be tomorrow back in the evening. Don't forget, guys. Only evening streams now, and video in the morning. I'll probably post a ninja video. Honestly,
Okay.
if we get flack for it, we get flack for it.
We'll start around 7:30 to 8 o'clock p.m. EST.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.